Hello traders, John at StockBookie.com. Today is 11/16/2018. This is our on-the-fly live session, guys. So I'm looking at Etsy here. We did cover half of the short today. If you remember, we did get paid. I was just looking at some more support to see where we can maybe cover the last half. I'm thinking if we dip to the 44.78, maybe cover half of the half and then hold a quarter, because I still think we're going down to fill this gap down here and possibly to the 37 area. But go ahead. Got stuck in the short a little bit, but boom, right back, came right back, guys, getting paid now on this one. So, all right, SPY. Let's get a handle on these markets. Volume's not that great, 51 million, lunchtime hour. You know what the routine is, guys. They usually float, but lately they've been usually dumping. So let's see. Yesterday, we knew about this trend line here, guys. We talked about this one. Coming off those highs, it's going to be good resistance. We have the 200 MA here too as well on the intraday. I wish we would have went a little bit higher today up into this 275 area, and this little pivot here around 274.58 just never made it. A little bit of a tail here on the 60-minute, but good support down here as well. 271, 78, the lows, of course, but man, we're starting to sell, come back a little bit more. So, Nvidia, we took a spec play on that one, bought some puts, and boom, we got paid today. We bought the puts at $3. I sold mine at $14 today. So that was a good gain on Nvidia. And people were asking me to buy calls. We knew we had at 169.68, we do have resistance. Look what it did, guys, right to resistance, then the next wave down, guys. I wonder where the options are now. But yeah, just be careful with this name. I think we're going to get more pain, guys. And that little level there, 168, comes from this gap fill, guys. Or is it a pivot low? Hold on a second here. Oh, no, pivot low right there. Yeah, and the gap fill right there. Look at that, right to it, and then boom, right back down, guys. So now we have a gap fill we filled the gap at 164 area or so, but we still have another gap to fill at around 159.23 and another one at 155. I'm telling you, this thing's it's going to go to 150, and then my price target's 115 at this point. Well, actually, if we do go to gap fill, it'll be $100, but almost there, guys. slow and steady. You know how it goes with me. But unbelievable action today, guys. Up and down. They're whips on this thing. Leonardo, what's up, buddy? Up and down, all around. And, everyone's thinking, oh, just buy Nvidia right here. Hurry. And now it's coming right back. So just be careful with anything Nvidia. It was a 50-50 shot, like I tell everybody in my of my members. It's a 50-50 shot, guys. We got it today. We had pretty good trades on Amazon, Google with the 50-50 shot. We had that money. So we're taking the money we made from those casino bets, and we're putting them in Nvidia. We're putting them in this one. We're going to do it in that one or whatever, But again, looking at the charts, wow, Nvidia's fading now. But looking at the charts here, guys, daily chart, this was still bearish. Down, sideways, retrace like the SPY, comes back in, still below the MAs. You're putting the odds in your favor to go, on a 50-50 bet that it will move down. It could have easily have went up. And if it would have went up, we would have shorted up here or did something up here. But this one, nice gap down, guys. Came right back to the area of support that we had. But instead of support now, it's resistance. And boom, right back down, guys. So be very careful with this name. What's up, John? Hey, what's up, buddy? How's it going, guys? Friday's session. Getting paid, covered some of our shorts, the TJ Maxx, the Etsy. We added more on a couple ones that came right back in our face, but we covered half. This is what we do here, guys. Rinse and repeat. Just keep it going. If you're new to the room, punch up a symbol. We'll take a look at it and see which way these markets will go, guys. Right now, we're in the middle lunchtime hour. Markets are pulling back slowly, nothing crazy, but kind of a slow bleed. But see how this one's starting to bleed here? Nvidia, what's the SPY doing? Same thing, guys. As it's moving up, Nvidia was moving up. This is moving down. Nvidia is moving down. We do have a little bit of, support down here at the 272 even number, 271.75 right here is the 50 MA. And then, of course, double bottom here at 271.22. I'm surprised. We gapped down and then they just got it going. It's just unbelievable. And another leader here, Apple. Well, they had to get Apple going, guys. Apple goes up, this will help the markets go up as well. This is a market leader. Let's look at ExxonMobil. ExxonMobil as well. That's a market leader too. Yeah, this thing's just in the lower range. We got a little bit of a bounce yesterday, but you know, on the USO bounce and oil bouncing, you know, dead cat bounce basically. But I think that's just going to lead to lower prices. Right now, we cannot handle higher prices in the oil. I'm sorry, no one can around the world. This experiment with the QE1, QE2, QE3, QE9, QE10, trillions of dollars being thrown in this market, and they're supposedly unwinding the balance sheet. They're not doing shit right now, guys. They don't know what to do right now, other than let's keep raising the rates. We're almost there. Raise the rates. Just keep doing it. We're good. And the next thing you know, collapse. Oh, look at that, though, guys. Right in the middle of the day, lunchtime hour, little buy program going on now. Nice. Uncle Jerome doing his thing. Oh, maybe the China trade. Is it? Oh, it must be China trade news. Or maybe Buffett bought more Apple. Look at the IWM. Hughes. Everything's catching a bid. Oh, it's like magic time, guys. Look at that. Back to the highs of the day. Why not? Get a manufactured bid out here, guys. Boom. AZO, if you just started going short on that, you can add a little bit more. That thing's just being a bitch. You know, I've been in these trades with AZO so many times, and this is what they do, guys. Apparently somebody needs higher prices on Options X, and that's what they're doing. Hold this piece of shit up. That's what they're doing, guys. But it's AutoZone. I mean, this thing, I mean, it should be at least a $1,400 stock. I mean, really, it should be, you know. So we're right at double top again. You know, they're jamming it through everyone's you-know-what. I'm okay with that. I'm playing the monthly chart. 667 is my price target. So we got a long ways to go. If you want to add more to that one, I'm going to wait a little bit more, see if we get a little bit higher. But yeah, if you just started adding to this one, Brian, yeah, that's fine. You can add a little bit more. But remember, you might have to go a little more. If you're doing a $10,000 position, you should be in maybe 5,000 a half position right now, maybe a little bit more, because we've been adding on this one as it's been going higher through all this resistance. But I want to see, again, if we close up here on the weekly, I want to see next week a weekly follow-through. If we don't get the weekly follow-through, someone bought options up here, guys. It's a light volume name. They're just holding this piece of shit up. Its time will come. Look at this bid. I can't. This is the crap I can't stand, guys. Out of the blue, markets get a bid. Yeah, someone, it must be news. Again, that's all it is. Throw it out there, CNBC. China trade. Mexico-China trade. You know, just crap like that. Let's see. Fed's, Clarita says central bank close to neutral and should be data dependent on more hikes. There you go. Maybe that was the one. That might mean there are no more hikes. Look at the SPY go. Unbelievable. Gosh, we were just looking good, guys. And then out of the blue, does anybody know any news coming up? Anything? China trade? Something had to have come out. Look at that push. Holy shit. Everyone's going short down here. Push it right back to the highs. Why not? Little buy program. How awesome. How convenient, though, guys. Save the markets. Now, if we had huge volume, selling volume, 150 million, no. That's not going to happen, guys. But on the light volume bullshit, this is the crap you get. Options X. Somebody needs higher prices, guys, to get paid. See, someone needs higher prices to get paid and to pay less premium. Period, guys. Kill those puts. Kill the calls. You know what I mean? They're killing both sides today. They're doing a hell of a job. Gosh, look at that. Right back to the highs. Unbelievable. Anybody see any news or anything? Trump wants to make it. There you go. It's always the same shit. We're close to a deal. It's on tariffs on hold. He does. Remember 3 months ago when they're signing a deal tonight. It's like, oh geez. Grandma yelling, that's right. Trump knows. Thoughts on PCG? Nah. I'm not. It got the bounce today. That's it. Now you're just it's you know, it's up 36%. You're coming off the lows. It's all news driven. I mean, if you're lucky enough to catch the slowdown in here, sell to take the profit. I'm not doing anything with this. You know, I was looking at this when those fires were going on. It was like, you know, someone's going to be at fault for those fires, and And that's going to be a good short. And look at that. I didn't know this was one of the names until it was probably down in here. And then I was like, it might go lower, fine. But, you had that big volume spike yesterday that was telling you that could possibly be a low. But yeah, I don't. This thing can come right back down. Nothing to do on that one. Let's see here. All right, hold on, guys. GOOS. Yep. Came right back up. And if you remember, you know what you had to do. So I put more on. So we took it off, put it back on, and hopefully it comes back in. But my gosh, God, this is the crap I cannot stand. See how they push it, though? It's like, all right, Trump's going to tweet us. If he tweets today, make sure we put the pedal to the metal. We got to get this thing higher. We got to get this thing above. At least keep it above the 20 MA on the daily. That's like the goal today. Keep it above 272.32. And look at that. We were coming right. We were actually below it. Pop goes the weasel right to the top again. How convenient. But yeah, chase the sun. If you remember, I think you are. Yeah, I you know what we did with this one. So, and let's keep rinsing and repeating. That's it. So we had the goose fade on this one. That was epic. Came right back in. We took half off of our swing trade, and our swing trade. What we did here. So that was the area again, guys. That was great. And now maybe I'll just take half off again, get another couple bucks on this trade, and do it, and then hold the last half. Makes life easier. So Mark, two huge falling knives, Facebook and Nvidia, large bearish chart moves over the past. Oh yeah. Facebook and Nvidia getting slammed, guys. And the market's just kind of ignoring it today. Kind of like, oh, as long as Apple's up, it's okay. No big deal. Just ignore everything else. And, Nvidia, no, Nvidia doesn't matter now. It was stock of the year. That was 2 years ago. I mean, that's old news. Now it's the worst stock in the markets right now, And watch this. Now someone will come out and be like, oh, no, there's not a deal close. And then it will come straight back down. So look at that. Look at that crap, guys. God, they're just like waiting. All right, if we get some good news, get ready, guys. So you know what happens here. Everyone's going long, adding, and then all of a sudden they pull the plug. All the longs are going short down here, then swoop, straight back up. That's why in like Options X, guys, I'll put a trade on maybe in the morning, stuff like that. But going through the afternoon, it's a little bit tougher. Look at this crap. Damn. Options were just coming in on those short-term options. Darn it. It's like they know. Everyone's putting the bet on the puts. So they gotta just make this thing go up and down and deplete them, like always. Well, let's see. What about Facebook? Facebook, yeah, Facebook, gosh, just a freaking getting railed. 130, guys. That's the first price target here on the weekly. Let's see the weekly 200 MA. Oh, getting close. Well, we were calling this, guys, when this thing is up here. 200 MA will be the target. This one hits it, though. You have a gap. Well, you got a little pivot here that can hold out. But 133 is your area, and I honestly think we're going to 115 down in this area here. I mean, maybe at this high pivot, yeah, 130. 133 is not bad. It's the weekly chart, though. And the SPY and everything has to move up with it. Everything's catching a flipping bid right now. Unbelievable. Damn, we were just looking good, too. Starting to fall apart. That's all they needed, guys. Little bit of news. Damn it. God, fighting these flipping Fed frickers. God, it just pisses me off. That's Uncle Jerome in there, guys. Holy shit, this is our opportunity now. Push it, push it. Who the hell's putting who's doing a buy program? You think Goldman Sachs putting their hard money into these markets? JPM, Wells Fargo, hedge funds? No, it's the Federal Reserve. They got a trading desk, guys. A little bit of good news. Push it. Squeeze the shorts. Try to get a manufactured short squeeze going. But right here where we fell apart last couple days ago, huge resistance, guys. You're not just going to blast through that on a little bit of flipping jicky jack crap volume. I want to see a 20 million candle, not a 2 million candle. 20 million, you push through it. 2 million, you get this bullshit. So I'm a little bit riled up, guys, today. This action in Options X, I just can't take it. It's just like, damn. Especially we got a couple puts on these short-term puts, and gosh, they were just coming in again. It's just like, damn, again? This is the crap you're going to pull on us? You SOB, right? Man, it's just, anyways. All right, wait. I'm going to go, hold on a second here, though, guys. This is starting to really piss me off. Let me see here. Hold on here, guys. Before I get, I gotta sit back and think a little bit here. What's going on? Yeah, let's see here. I'm gonna do this. Where was it? All right, so anyways, let's get back here. All right, so Goose, Facebook, AutoZone. Yeah, AutoZone, that thing's a beast. Someone needs higher prices, low volume name. Anyone can move, any big player can move this piece of crap. We're right back to the highs of the other day. If you want to short this one, short it. You'll even get a better entry than me. But we had a nice retrace again. Just won't stop. Had a nice pullback yesterday. Popped goes the weasel. And then let's see what happens with this one here. Gosh, I can't believe that. It's unbelievable. And, I fought this name so many times, and it's came in. We made money on it, but it's like, jeez, look at these moves, guys. It's AutoZone. But now you got the trend line breakout. This is it. It's got to go higher. Just be careful with this one. That's all I can say. Well, markets are pushing higher. Look at Google, guys. Almost positive. Here we go. This is it. The China trade news is close. It's close. Holy crap. Facebook, AutoZone, puts for MU. No. MU is just a beatdown name. Puts would have been right here. We shorted it here. We shorted it here. We shorted it here. Look at the retraces. Don't touch this thing. I mean, unless the markets go up, you'll get some, up move. Let it go up and then get some puts. Don't. This is the time it could rally. It found a bottom here at 34. Slowly pushing up. Markets push up. This is going higher. So, yeah, I mean, come on. This thing went from 64 to 34, and you want to buy puts down here? Maybe. I mean, it could play out. Market's got to go down. I mean, earnings coming up. It might, but that's not for me. I'll wait for it to go up, and then I'll do the puts again. Right here, on this 3-day move after the fact, you can see that. Just like when the SPY pulled back, that's when this pulled back. SPY keeps going higher, guys. These will go higher. Pretty simple. So, all right, let's see here. U.S. President Trump, yeah, China wants to make a deal. They're close. Gosh. My chart says buy the dip to buy at that dip. Which one, bud? Grandma yelling. McDonald's, same shit. What a fake put. Yeah, well, it's McDonald's, guys. I mean, they got the best burgers on the planet. McDonald's and the fries, the fries that if you leave out for a year, they're still good. They somehow just preserve itself. Again, when that PCG calls yesterday at 18, nice, good call on that one. See, and that's but if you're doing those plays, just go small, don't go all in. Goose is a fat goose, yeah, exactly. What about X? X is getting a bid right now with the rest of the markets. I mean, it's trying to make a low down here. Let's see. 200 MA weekly chart, so it's holding that. Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, down here would have been the area to buy at the 200 MA. You're kind of missing the move right now from 25 to 28. And that's a pretty good move right there, even when it went to 30 and then came right back in. But you're still down. You're still coming off this bear. Look, down, sideways, bearish pattern, just coming back in. You're below the MAs. The only way this is going up is if the markets go higher. The markets push higher, yeah, this will go up. The markets start to go lower, this will go down. So right now we're kind of in that area where, on the SPY, where, we still don't really have direction. So until we know, maybe get the Santa Claus rally come early December, maybe we get a push there. Maybe this is where the push starts. I mean, freaking markets are flying now. Look at that, 203 up. A little bit of news. That's all we needed today. Look at that. Now we're right into that area, 275. Wow, maybe they need 275 today. This is just getting stupid now. Woo woo! Just throw more news because that China trade news changes everything, guys. It saves the rate hikes, saves the housing market, saves everything. Just believe it. You know, just like when oil's going higher, Goldman Sachs says, make sure you go long. Right at the highs, USO hitting the highs, Goldman Sachs telling you to go long. China trade news, hurry. Markets are, I mean, you got to buy now. Markets are cheap. And it's not over yet, guys, in my opinion. Well, now we're back into these moving averages on the 60 minutes. So that's going to be some pretty good resistance. So they're going to have to keep pushing through the lunchtime hour, guys. I mean, what we're in the lunchtime hour, guys. Why not? Volume disappears. Look at the volume just drying up as we're just slowly bleeding. You get the news, pop, volume comes in. Nice little algo push. Nice little overall market buy program. Someone had a buy program right there. All the indexes are going up. Then if something happens again, oh wait, China trade deal's not close, straight back down. All right, let's see here. Yeah, so X, it's going to be a market trade. It's at the lower end of the range. I see what you're looking at if you want to go long. But we barely kissed the 200. I still think we could come down a little bit lower. But I mean, this is another net, down, sideways, down, a little bit bleeding. I mean, I would have liked to have seen more volume on these candles to get the reversal. But right now, it's kind of, if it goes up 30, if it goes down, it's 25. You're kind of in that mid-range right now. The bounce would have been right here. And you would have took it from, 25 to 30 and been done. Now it's time, came right back in. So still a little bit weak. Just not for me. I wouldn't touch it. Markets, I think the markets are going to continue selling. I think we're going to go a little bit lower. And if the overall markets sell, we're going lower, period. Yeah, crazy moves on Goose. Yeah, they had the earnings, though. We played that. We played the earnings. That was great. But, we're at the all-time highs. Monthly chart. I mean, look at that. You got to play that as a monthly chart. It might go higher, but oh well. We had a great trade, day trade, and we already pulled off half of our swing trade. We added again. Kind of in the driver's seat. If it goes up a little bit more, then we'll add a little bit more and then go from there. I make trading easy, guys. I don't want to think too much. I just want to get in, get out. We covered Etsy today. We covered TJ Maxx, half of those. Those go back up. We'll do it again. I got to keep an eye on. Etsy was coming in a little bit more and then freaking got the bounce in the markets. And this is a great example. We get the bounce in the markets. Where's Etsy going? Up. Markets were bleeding. Where was Etsy going? Down. Damn it, we should have took the rest off. I wanted to hit this 20 MA and a little bit lower. I still think we could fill this gap down here. But markets bounce 20 minutes. What does everything do, guys? Here, let's explain the market trade. Apple, 2 times. No, I don't know what card is. I don't know what that is. Hey, maybe my fat finger is in the way again. Look at that. Look at the cat. Two candles up. Look at that thing. Woo. Look at Google. 2 candles up. Ripping higher. What else? Did Facebook catch a bid, though? Oh, that B again. I love the B. Love the B trade. Facebook even up. Markets up. Everything up. See how the markets are stalling out now? Watch. Everything's going to start slowly pulling back. Even PM caught a bid. What about Tesla? I'm sure Tesla caught it. Yep, Tesla, 2 candles up. What a coincidence. BA, 2 candles up. Nvidia, even Nvidia, 2 little candles up. So, so that's the stuff we're kind of looking at, guys. It's all a market trade. Trying to go long, it's tough. The market's got to continue going higher if you're trying to go long, period. That's why today we covered more shorts, just getting out of them. We took off, what else did we take off today? Children's Place. Looking at that one. We took that one off, but we were looking at that one. But that was a great trade. Look at Children's Place, guys. Another great one. Straight up, straight down. We traded this one so many times. Look at this. Comes in. Well, it goes up. Comes in, goes up, and then we sell half on this one. Well, look, so it goes up, we cover half, goes up, short again, cover half, bounces up, comes down, we're done. That's why I love this retrace. And if we covered half already, do it again. And that's exactly what we caught. I think we had earnings here or whatever, but I was ready just in case if it popped on earnings, we were ready to add more. Look at that. Look at that drop, guys. We covered the last half at 130.66 today. And of course, we cover and, it goes down another couple bucks. If you follow me, you know how that works. Every time I cover, make sure you guys hold on to it a little bit longer. Yeah, McDonald's is that one moving up. That's why we had short calls in that one. We lost a buck of premium on it. Same bullshit. Well, markets are coming in, Nvidia, so everyone's buying McDonald's again. Because McDonald's, the burgers, I mean the burgers, they make them fresh now. That changes everything. That was your area. Getting stretched. 162 right now is your target. If it comes in, I'm thinking we could come to 146 and 131. 131 still, but it could take 5 months to come down, guys. These are tough trades, high flyers. I mean, this thing just keeps going. McDonald's was an $89 stock back in 2000, end of 2015. It's 186. Nothing's really changed, guys. Believe me, nothing's really changed. What's up, George? How's it going, bud? CME weekly, monthly puts. CME. Let's see. I'm still going, guys. And we talked about this one yesterday, 195 and then 200, and it's pushing. So let's see if we could push up a little more. Little bit more on this one. The puts are tough. I think it's going probably to 200. See how we got this push in the markets, and it's just pushing. So yeah, and then 200 as well. 201, 202, up in that area. That's what you're looking for. If you're doing shares, you can start shorting shares right now. That's fine. Because it's a little less risky. We have time on this trade. It is a high flyer. 150-ish is the price target on this one. I'll be out by that time, though. I'd look for about 20 bucks on this trade pullback, and I'll be done. If it goes up a little more, it goes up a little more. Whatever. I'm not, shares, small position. I'm not too worried about it. And Jesus, if you're in the room, any of the brokers are pretty good. I use Cobra Trading, Lightspeed, Interactive Brokers, and I have Thinkorswim as well. I got 4 brokers, guys. So I'm trying to short something. I'm going to look at every broker. And if I can't short it somewhere, I'll go try somewhere else. Usually Cobra is the good one, though, guys. Or Venom. Venom Trading is a part of Cobra, too, for people with a little bit smaller accounts. And I believe they have a platform, too. So check out Venom Trading. It's part of Cobra Trading. Give them a call. I think they have a demo and stuff. They have great commissions. And they allow you to do a lot of stuff. Naked call, shorting naked calls, shorts, whatever. Let's see here. Famous Fed kill. Yep. Famous Fed kill in the market. It's all the time, guys. Trump talking about China deal. Yep. Hey. What's up, Christoph? Yeah, buy that dip. Buy the dip. Hurry up. The news. More news is coming out. I really want to keep an eye on this Etsy, though. Damn it. I should have pulled the rest off. But I still think we could come down to 44, 45, a little bit more. I mean, this one was close. Well, guys, markets are kind of coming back in. All right, guys, if you're new to the room, just punch in. Oh, KO. I didn't look at KO yet. KO. Yeah, I mean, it's not. I like it. I like the monthly chart too. I love the trend line up here. And you know what to do. If you want to short KO, short KO. 50 bucks. That was the even number. It's trying to break through this trend line. A little bit extended. 45 bucks. 43 bucks is the price target. You're at the upper range of this channel. Looks like it's breaking out, but I want to see. Market sell. This one's not going anywhere. It's more of a safe haven play. People are starting to buy this one, because it's KO. Let's buy at the all-time highs. It's going to be great. Look, we're going into double top right here too. See how it pulled back off a double top? So that's where we're at this point, guys. My family just came home, so you might hear my daughter's home today, my youngest, so you might hear them in the background. I'm gonna go tell them I'm live, so sorry guys. Twilio holding up the defies of gravity market short. Yeah, that Twilio. You know what? We made good money on Twilio. And you're a member, so you know what we did here. You know what we did on Twilio. So, you know, I if I do anything else, I want higher prices. I just don't think it's getting there. Get that flipping mark. Ah, man, we're just starting to bleed to the markets. See what they did? Pop goes the weasel. It's just like, but you know, everyone, yeah, Twilio, yeah. I mean, $90, that's going to be the big area, but the 100, you know, if it does, remember the big inside bar right here, it's got to get above that in order to do anything. See how I went right to it and right back down. So, but even the Qs, damn it. That's what's going on. So everybody here starts going short. They bring it up, they bring it back down, and everyone's like, "Oh no, here it goes." Even me, I was like, "Ooh, this is getting interesting here. We're back below the MAs." What do they do, guys? Bring it right back above all the MAs, right back in the double top. And now it's just chopping around above the MA, so it's in a strong stance on the 10-minute time frame. Gosh, right when it was just like, ooh, look at this. This is getting interesting. And then pop. Look at the volume comes in too. It's like what? Trump just tweeted? Oh, shit, bye. You know, push. It's like, damn, man. Hey, what's up?
I went to school.
I'm live. You went to school?
No.
All right, here, high five. I'm in a live session right now, hon.
What are you doing?
I have people listening to me.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, guys. This is my daughter, Bella. All right, let me do this, honey. Give me a hug. All right, bye. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, she came home early from school today. They have half days. So, anyways, guys, that's my daughter, Bella, one of them. Let's see here. I'm all flustered now with her coming in. Hold on here, guys. All right, so no, but the SPY's back, or the Qs are back above this. Let's see what happens. We have you know, some trend line here. Let's see. See if we can stick a trend line there. We got, of course, you're going to do that to me right now. All right, now it's not going to do that. All right, so. All right, it's not going to do that. So I love when you pay $190 a month for a chart system and it doesn't flip and work. It's great. Love that. Let's go back to the Qs. Let's see if we can get that in there this time. All right, it's working. So right here was the area. You know, this is more short-term, guys, and right here too. Look at this. So here's your pennant. Is it going to go up or down today? Gosh, let's see if we could do this today. Right there, yeah. So right there. So we're back above, coming back in. Look at that. This bullshit news. Everyone's short. They squeeze it. They get cover, and then they go long. So they're going to shake them down now. Sure, life is better with family close. Yeah, they came in and they were like, ah. My daughter's like, Daddy. I can hear her coming in. And it's like, oh, great. I'm live. Here we go. Usually they're at school. My wife's home today, too. So, yeah, life is good here, guys. Better with family. You got that right. So let's see what happens with these markets, guys. I mean, they're shaking and baking everybody. It is Options X. They had that. These guys know exactly where they got to put these stocks to make money, period. And it's got to be, you know, on the SPY, it's got to be right around this area. I don't know. It's got to be maybe the 274. Maybe that's what they're fighting for. You know, I would say it's got to stay above the 270, 233. That's what they're really fighting on the daily chart. Let's go to the daily. Yeah, see how they got above it? 272.32 is the area. And then look at that one right back up into that. Which candle, guys? This big candle. That's where we sold off. So that high there is going to mean something when this thing comes back in, especially on lighter volume. You have a lot of people who are in here where they, you know, stuck up here, and it came down, came back, and now they're break even. They're going to start selling again. Another big area is the 25 or 275.79, which is the 200 MA. So right now, you know, they got the good news behind their back. They're starting to push it up. What else? What else can he ask for, guys? And again, you know, that the Qs had a little bit more of a pennant. SPY wasn't really like that. I mean, the SPY, I guess you can make a case. You can, you know, maybe do this, do something like that too. You know, you don't want to draw too many lines, guys. You get yourself crazy. But you know, you want to put some stuff in there. You can maybe call this, you know, maybe the low there, maybe, you know. But remember, you know, we talked about this before. A couple of the members pointed out that we have a possible inverse head and shoulder. I think a lot of people are waiting for that, or think, oh my gosh, this could be it. You only can see it on the daily chart. The monthly chart sucks, so it's not the best. But here's your shoulder, head, left shoulder. So if we go up, we get to that 280, we breach that area, that could possibly send this one higher. And maybe it does with the Christmas rally. That's how I'm looking at this, guys. We're going to see. We're going to see. So here we go, coming back down. You know, we'll see. This is nuts. But this is the stuff that it's just like, you know what? I'm done wrapping things up. I'm out for the day. It's Friday, half day. See you guys later. You know, this stuff I can't handle. The positions I wanted to get out today, the Nvidia, we covered the half of Etsy. We covered half of the TJ Maxx one. We added more to a couple other trades. You know, if you remember, you know which ones. You have to, you know, we get ones that bounce right up. We took a new short swing trade. We know what that one is, so we'll see what happens with that. That's a tough one, though, guys. That's a cult stock. So if you remember, you know which one. We covered half of Walmart today. That was another good trade. So damn, we've been killing it, guys. We've been just lining them up and taking them short and, you know, doing our thing. Walmart, we're a little bit upside down. We were saving for earnings just in case it popped. I wish it did pop now. We would have added more and they would have dropped it. But this one, you know, we covered half. It goes down another buck, you know, typical crap. But this one here, holding support. It's holding support because the SPY and everything was catching a bounce. SPY goes lower. This one, I think we could get out of here at about 95 bucks. Maybe this gap fill here at 93. So watch those areas, guys. And I posted something this is for my members. You know, if we're in a good trade, always sucks when a surprise works. Yeah, you know, it's just like headline. Yeah, the political news, options X, you know, every other, guys, just like a couple weeks ago when the markets were selling. Next thing you know, it was like China, Trump's close to a deal. And it's like, huh? And then 4 weeks later, it's like, where's the deal? And then they were throwing out the Canada-Mexico trade deals. They're close. It's in writing. They're about to sign it. And that was like 4 weeks ago. Anything on that anymore? Nothing. It's all manufactured bullshit, guys. And it's all coming from who? CNBC. Bloomberg actually is a little bit better. CNBC are a bunch of, you know, get the news and pump it. You know, and then after you bring the news on, get Buffett on and Tepper on and the Bulls on. You know, like the USO trade, guys. They're all going, oh, how high can USO? How high can the oil go? Holy cow. Goldman's telling everyone to buy. We got to get in. Oil's going higher. Guys, we're in the largest experiment from the Federal Reserve in the last 10 years, pumping trillions of dollars into the market. This is their stimulus program. When all else fails, bring oil down because that stimulates everything, guys. Just like when QE3 ended, where was oil? Right here at the lows. Then the economy sucked ass some more. What'd they do? Bring it down some more. We're always the last. We, the people, are always the last to get the stimulus. This stimulates America. This stimulates the world, guys. And here we go. So it's slowly grinding because everything's supposedly so great. We get the launch here. Where's Goldman telling everyone to buy? Right in here, guys. And what are we doing? We're starting to short. It was the easiest trade ever, guys. Off the lows, 618, 16 bucks, anywhere from 1450, 1471 to 16 bucks. That's your area. Boom, comes right back in. I still think we're going to 10 bucks. And when it hits 10, if it goes lower, guys, we're going to be waiting down here to buy it again. I was buying the lows on oil right here. We were buying all these energy transfer companies, the KMIs, was it the ETEs? I don't even think that's a stock anymore. The TRGP. I have a list of them somewhere. But my gosh, yeah, SPY pop is fading, but it's all on news. Every pop has led to more selling right now. If you have 20 million shares of the SPY, are you selling them at the low today, or are you going to sell them at the high? That thing pops $4, you're starting to distribute it more at the highs again. You know, every uptick is being met with more selling. It's crazy, but that's what's going on. R8 server's down, costing me money today. Lucky I sold Nvidia. RH, who's RH? Is that a broker? Yeah, we maybe got to call in and say, hey, I've been in those trades. I'm calling my broker going, get me out, get me out. That's why when you do the right size position, Marco, it's a little bit easier to handle. Oh, Robinhood, oh God, are you serious? Damn. Oh, did you have the calls and the put on that one? Because I was going to tell you, I think you were the trader that emailed me last night. But yeah, I was going to say, sell the put in the morning, hold the call, see if you could get a bounce. And you get the little bit of a bounce, but still a tricky trade. But see how Nvidia though, guys? See how Nvidia came right back into our area of resist, which was support at one point, 168.6 or 169. Now it's resistance. Look at that, right into it. And that's coming from that little pivot. Wait, where is it? Where is it? Right there, guys. Right there. See that pivot before we retrace and then took off? That's and there's a gap fill down there too. That's big. That's resistance now. One support, now resistance. Look at that, right to it and right back down. Yeah, perfect day for Robinhood, right? Gosh, see, that's tough with that, with people like that. I mean, I heard they're pretty good, but when their crap goes down, it better be down for 20 minutes, not 4 hours. Yeah, even Marcos, even with that, I'd call him up and bitch and say, hey, I couldn't get out of this trade. Your servers were down. What are you guys going to do for me? And I've had that case with calling my brokers a long time ago where I bitched and bitched and bitched, and they gave it to me. They're like, all right, well, the option was here. It's like, hey, I want that. No way. I couldn't do anything with your server down. Now I'm screwed. No. So that's something to look at with those trades. If you could have made more money, give them a holler and say, hey, what are you guys gonna do for me? Maybe you'll get some free trades or something like that. AMT had a nice bounce off the lows. Let's see. AMAT. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice little retrace too. So it comes up, comes down, comes in, drops right off the low. Look at that. Yeah, that was a nice bounce. Wow, look at that. Jeez. They had earnings too, right? God, we should have watched this one. Damn. I just want to see, did it do? Well, yeah, you could have got that low right there on 32. I probably would have waited for $30, maybe a little bit lower. I like, in this area here. But wow, yeah, nice bounce. But see how it's coming into overhead resistance now? Right in here. I mean, this pivot to the 50 MA. This is the daily chart. Little topping tail on the 60. So if it starts pulling back more, guys, and then at about 15, 17 minutes, it closes down here, that could be the end of the road for this one. Yeah, here was your double top from yesterday, and then right back down. So be careful. If you're riding this one long, be careful with this one, especially if the markets start pulling back. Watch Nvidia too. If Nvidia starts selling off towards the end of the day, you're going to get some margin calls in this one. Yeah, gosh, damn. Hold on, guys. No, sorry, guys. Hold on a second. I got to take a look at something real quick here. Let's see. Ooh, even higher. Look at that. 9/10. Wow. Hold on a second, guys. All right. Anyways, sorry about that, guys. Let's see. How nice. Anyone else having issues with Robinhood app? Maybe stocks are going up because no one can sell on. Yeah, no. Believe me. Yeah, Abe. If you had everybody on Robinhood, you still couldn't go against one of these big institutions. If they wanted to sell something, you still couldn't do it. These guys have 100-to-1 buying power. They have $1 billion. They have 100 billion in buying power. Period. Yeah, and that's it. And I think even as a prop trader, I could get 10-to-1. So if I have $100,000 account, I can have $1 million in margin. So it's crazy. That's the other thing. When I was looking at doing a prop trading, I was like, "You're gonna give me 10-to-1 margin?" Ooh, but then it's like, ooh, that's just asking for it. You start going in on a huge trade with $1 million, $800,000 position, and you only have 100 grand to back that up. It can get ugly really, really fast. BBY, yeah. Is it tanking? Jeez. But you know what? It will catch a bounce somewhere, guys. Let's see if we can. Oop, there's some lines. I know we're. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, this is one. Look at that head and shoulder. Look at that. Now that's what you want to see. That's a clear, defined head and shoulder pattern, guys, on the big time frame. First target hit. Damn. 1129 and then 893, guys, and it's still going down. So maybe somewhere in here, maybe on an oversold condition. I want to see, we're getting really good volume in here. I want to see this last one just really perk up. Maybe $10, but another one. Let's see on this one. Let's wait for this one. Wait for it, guys. I want to see GE. Did it come right back in? Look at GE. Who had the GE long? That's telling take profits. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Went up and then straight back down. Jeez. See what happened with GE, guys? A little bit of news, but look, it's holding that bottom. I told you, if as long as it holds that bottom, you'd be all right. I still think, look at that. It tested the lows and it's holding. So someone's in there holding this thing up, but look at that. Short-term retrace, right back down, guys. So be careful with this name. I still think lower prices to come. $7, $6, then we'll start getting interested in it. Period. Yeah, I was telling one of my big guys that I consult that he needs to change brokers or get to multiple brokers. Every time we short calls and he takes big positions, they, for whatever reason, they go against him. It's insane. And like Tesla, he short calls. We did the 340s, just like we did in what we did. I told him to take them, and every time I tell this guy to take these trades, I don't lose on him. I take my profit and run, and he holds. And now the trades are going up against him. He'll probably take puts or shares on him. He'll get put the position. I was like, damn, every time. Yeah, Tesla, just stupid. Yeah, I'm telling you. And this guy takes positions. They're $10 million positions. And every time, his broker's UBS, every time it just somehow holds. I know it's Tesla, but it's like, damn. Then when I tell this guy, when I don't mention anything and I do something in Tesla, it works out great. And I'm starting to wonder. And I was told by the guys who taught me how to trade, guys, use multiple brokers, especially if you have large accounts. These guys will take your money, period. They know exactly what they need to do. And this guy in particular, he gets a call from his broker, and you got to get out of these. You're down $3 million. Just dump them. And then he dumps them. And it's like, wow, you're taking a $3 million loss. Holy crap. So, but when Tesla came in, when Tesla did this little thing, I took my position off. I was like, that's it. I'm not messing around anymore. I'm taking my little bit of profit. I think they were almost up 50%. We had it short at $13 the call. We pulled it off at 760. So, it wasn't the best trade, but they did go to $5. They went a little bit lower, but as this thing was tanking, I was just like, you know what? I'm out. I'm not even going to mess around with this. And that was the right call. Look at that. And I had the 340s too. And it just would not come down. And it's just like, wow. Kind of like AZO. Same crap. And it's like, wow. Bought GS7A, sold half around 880 and sold last half. But yeah. Were you the guy? You were the one that, good job, Brian. See, that's what I said. It's like, just pull it off, man. Take the profit. You're up 10%. Who cares? Don't look back. But yeah, Tesla, there's someone needs higher prices on this one. Maybe 350 is the strike price, 340. Right here was the day where you had to pull it off. Now, this easily could have went down another day, but at that point, I get 40% on my options. I'm done. I'm not messing, especially this close to expiration in options expiration week. That's the other thing too. So. All right, guys, if you're new to the room, punch up a symbol. We'll take a look at it, long or short. Or if you're in a trade and it's going against you, or you're looking for areas to sell because you're making a nice profit, just let me know. We'll take a look at it. Any questions, comments, anything? Send me an email at stockbookie@gmail.com. If you have any questions, if you're not a member, sign up. It's $30 a month. It's cheap. We've been killing it, guys. The one put, we bought puts on the SPY, the IWM, the Q, short term for the play off the Nvidia. They're not playing out that well, but the Nvidia trade, guys, from $3 to 14, that paid for all those other losers on the SPY and the IWM. But we're still not out of the money on these puts, guys. We still have a little bit of time. The SPY will probably get railed on. The DIA, you saw that today. The IWM, the Qs they're close, but man, that little pop killed us. That 20-minute pop just killed us on these puts. The short terms are tough. I played it against the Nvidia trade, and it's just not coming in. I mean, we still got a little bit of time on these, but we'll see. Again, guys, if you do get profits on these, just lock them in or just take them and say thank you. SPY's coming back in, though, guys, almost negative on the day. Look at that little pop on bullshit news. Just screwed us. Damn it. That's what they're doing, guys. People are buying puts, and they're creaming them. And calls at this point. They're going both ways now. Let's see here. Yeah, interesting day, though. Interesting day. Going into options X and everything. Let's go Tilray. And, what is that one? I did that one already. Let's go shop. Just give me a second, guys. I'm just doing something here. And now let's get a handle on the SPY again here. I want to put that's the one. GE. Darn it. All right, let's see here. That's what I try. Yeah, whipsaw back to forth, killing out. Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing today. It's just like, what? So yeah, you just got to go slow and steady right now, guys. Add small positions, all that stuff. Nothing big today. All right, let's get back. Let's get a handle on this thing here. Yeah, so we're going back. We're going right back to the MAs right now. See how we hit the resistance on the 60-minute? We talked about the moving averages here, and then this high pivot here right around the 274.62, right into it and right back down. We still haven't closed above this topping candle too. So this is interesting, guys. Had a little bit of a, trend line up there, nothing serious, but here we go. We're hitting these moving averages now too, getting a little bit of bounce. So now we're just going to probably chop back and forth, kill all the options, and then take it from there. Right? Okay. All right, so let's see here. Yeah, Tesla's wild and choppy. If anyone else had Robinhood issues, post it up here. If they're doing okay, maybe it is just Abe's stuff. But if anyone else is having Robinhood or trades on Robinhood, let us know, please. And then let's see, the Qs. Everything's pretty much right back down to the MAs. They got it back above, trying to hold it now. Do we come back? Guy, it would be funny if we start coming back in. We're no confirming downtrend or anything like that. The Dow's up 84. The SPX is up a little tiny bit, nothing big. CRON, is that the one? Did that just IPO? Is that the one? There's one that just IPO'd. Another pot stock, though, huh? Let's check it out. Yeah, these are tough right now. We're in some calls on Tilray. I'll hold them. It's a small spec play. It was on earnings. But, if these get good news again, Tilray will pop $100. So I'm out until December on those, so we'll see how those go. Nothing to do with this. Had a nice retrace, pullback. Made a low, lower high, or higher low, higher low. Kind of in a trend, but, real wild action back in here, though. Yeah, you're kind of in the middle of the range right now. Nothing to do, really. If we could get back above this $10 area, then maybe higher prices. Then you have some gaps to fill, double top. But yeah, just kind of chopping around right now. But I mean, if you're long in this one, as long as it holds, the 650 area, $7 area, you'll be all right. I mean, it's still, $1.50 down, but as long as it holds the moving averages, if it starts to slip and starts to get to below here, below this 750, then you're probably going to go down to 654. Grabbed a nice pump on Tesla this morning. Nice. Yeah, everything got pumped though, guys. As soon as Nvidia is starting to go up, everything moved up. So everything's starting to do pulling a little bit back. Nothing crazy. Qs are coming in a little bit more. See how it's coming through the moving edge? So blasted through, got above, slow grind, right back above into this resistance again. Even this right here, guys. Who was that gap? That was gap fill up there. And right back down. So I want to see something now. I'm going to... Oh, man. All right. Let's pull up the Qs again. November. All right. All right, guys, I got to get a handle on these put positions here just to see where we're at. Man, we just need one. Gosh, we almost had the one push down, and we would have been in great shape. But no, couldn't get it. So the SPY puts are getting killed. The IWM, the Qs, the DIAs are doing okay. We just need that one push down, guys. With CRON, the pot stock, yeah, we're in the Tilray right now. This was off earnings. Where are we at now? Yeah, it's just not doing anything. We need news, guys. We need news. I mean, it's trying back above the, at least it's back above the 20 MA, so that's a good sign. We did fill this gap too, so this could pop. We get one little pop here, guys. We'll be in business. But if we don't, then we're gonna be up in smoke, guys. Get it? No, that's stupid. But yeah, so again, if you're new to the room, punch up a stock. Let's take a look at it. Let's look at Starbucks too. Looking at that one earlier today. That one's still holding up good. Just won't give it up, guys. We have a little bit up day in the market. It just catches a bid. Still a high flyer. Still looking for monthly chart play. $56, $55. That's usually the target right in there. It's right through that. I want to see this candle close up here on the monthly close. Roku. Yeah, Roku, that thing's just getting smoked. Look at that. God, we were short up here, guys. Down, look out below. It's holding this. It's holding the 750 retrace. Market sell. This thing's going to be a $30 stock again. Nah, I'm following the monthly on this one. Weekly chart 200 MA. It doesn't even have it. It's holding strong here. You got some nice pivots. It's holding the 750, but I still think we're going lower on this thing. It's trying though. I mean, you start getting these long bars, monthly bars. You're below the. If it recaptures the 50 MA on the weekly, on a weekly close, then maybe higher. Right now, I got to see more pattern. I got to see what it's setting up like. I mean, right now you're down sideways below the MA's weak stance. If you can recapture the 200 on the daily chart, maybe. We came right up, almost filled the gap today, right back down. It's just a turd. It's a high flyer. High flyer coming in for landing. Retrace, boom, retrace, and they brought it even higher, and then they slammed it again. Pretty much the story on these stocks. It's still kind of a new issue. But yeah, just be careful. Running $2 stops, target 49. Yeah, you could do that. But it starts coming right back down, breaks this area, the 41, it's going right straight down. And that's it. Yeah, it's got to get above this too. But if it stays down here and chops around in this area, 20 MA, we're curling the price. It's going to send this thing lower. SPY sells, everything sells. This is going a lot lower. Starbucks. Starbucks, it's fine. I'm short this name, a little bit upside down. I'm sticking with it though. I'm still grinding. Earnings call, they had the best earnings ever, opening up stores, all that crap, just keeps serving up the shit. But, you get a stock. I mean, it's based on the monthly. It did okay base in here. Pulled it back. Nice little slingshot here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months straight up. Through really good double top resistance. I want to see a close up here on the monthly. Then I want to see more follow through. We don't get that. This thing's going to go click and then right back down. In my opinion, at least. So a little bit stretched right now. Price target's around $55. It's at 68. If this thing pulls back 10, I'm out. I'm done. I don't know if I'll wait for this. And that's it. Left out. Trump took it over 68. Yeah, exactly. Okay, thank you, sir. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, big resistance here. If you're long, just tighten the stop. If you're short, just know that it could go to 70 maybe, but it is, it's starting to fly. So if you look at the daily even, daily a little bit stressed right now. That's 63. This will curl up though, but that's the price target. But ultimately down in here, gap fill, $59. You get this, it's going up. If it's going to continue going up, guys, I want to see more volume. I want to see this volume here. I want to see some conviction volume. Come on, everyone pushing. Look at the volume today. Nothing, and it's pushing up. Markets are coming in a little bit more, though, guys. Yeehaw! Oh, let's see something here. 255. All right. Yeah, so everything's coming back down a little bit, slow and steady. Right, I'm looking for 59. Yeah, 59, take off half, and then, let it go lower, and if you can get another couple bucks, get out. Let me look at Etsy again. Damn, it just got the bounce. Yeah, when everything bounced, it all went up. Like right here, 2 candles up, everything went up. The SPY, now it's just holding. If we get a little more selling, it should drag it down. TJX. Just keep an eye on these guys. Ooh, there you go. A little bit lower, guys. We might be getting out of this one today. Saying thank you very much. On to the next one. 51. No, not yet. A little more. 5076 will be gap fill. So if that gap fill does not bounce and we start going lower, then I'll probably hold this one. And honestly, daily chart target would be $47. But we'll still have a little bit of support around the 50, the 49.17, and then right around $48. But wow, what a great trade. And this is another one that member or someone on the live stream was like, hey, what about TJ Maxx? I was like, yeah, look at that. We went short on this one. 11.9. So we got short right on this, right where? Right on this candle. Right on that one, right before it collapsed. But at highs, consolidating, looked like it's going to break out. Monthly chart, a little bit stretched. I mean, actually 42 is the price target right now. So maybe we're in the driver's seat now on this trade, guys. We sold half. You can put a break even in. If it comes back up, you can either add or just cover it and say, I'm done. But, you know, we can easily go down to the 47 area. Nvidia, is that the one you're talking about? Not the Nada? Is Nada a stock? Nada's Nada. It's zero. Did you mean Nvidia, bud, Christopher? NVDA. Honestly, God, it's still bleeding today, and that's what's not helping the markets. As this thing's bleeding, see how we get the 2 minute or 20-minute pop, and then we're just bleeding again. We're almost at the lows again. Jeez, but the options aren't really working too well on this because it's just bleeding it down. The Nvidia, yeah, all right, but Nvidia, man, it really depends on the markets. If they could throw out some more China trade news, then probably higher. But my next area, big area, is around 145, 146. And I still think we're going to 120. They all laughed. I was saying that when it was 300. I was saying it when it's 200, then 250, then 300. I said, this thing's going back down to 100. Had a nice little base here, and it took off, but it never, ever should have been up here. You know how many people are stuck right here with margin calls right now? Because you know they're going all in up here. Anywhere up here. I don't care if it's from 250 on. They're all in. And this move here is going to make everybody sell. All the dumb money. All the smart money was selling up here. All the dumb money was chasing it because they were upgrading it, double upgrades, buybacks, whatever they can throw at this thing. That's what, you know, it was stock of the year even. Yeah, we made like 400%, Christopher, on our Nvidia puts. We bought at 3, sold at 14 today. It was awesome. But yeah, just be careful with this name. This thing's breaking down. So, you know, you get these long candles and now you're down here. Gosh, big area was 170 and it's just blasted right through it. And I think we're going to 150, but maybe lower. Just be careful. Yeah, markets are trying to catch a bid again because they're coming in again. Oh man, save them. Throw out the China trade news again. Anything. Maybe the Canada-Mexico trade news. Something. Put it in there. All right, guys. So, yeah, that's Nvidia. Want to hear something funny? I knew Nvidia wasn't going to beat, and yet I didn't take the option trade you sent out. Big mistake. Yeah. You know, Wilson, that's why you do, you know, if you have a smaller account, you do one option, one contract. It's worth a shot, $300. You know, it's like going to the casino, bring the 300, sit at the blackjack table, play for 4 hours. If you're up, you play for 1 hour and get the hell out. If you end up going down, you play the 3-4 hours, you lose your money, you do the walk of shame. Kind of like the trade from yesterday. It could have easily went up $40, but it didn't. Came down. We pulled it off. Now that we made money on that trade, now we have some more spec plays we can do in the future. It's just now it's free money. And if we would have lost, it would have been $300, or if we would have taken 2, it would have been $600. Whatever you're willing to risk. Period. You know, I'm willing to risk more. I'll take a bigger shot. But at that point, you know, what I don't know if they were for whatever, $3 to $14, whatever that was. Whatever. I don't even, I just freaking, I'm out, done. I'm not even going to, yeah. So I got the email from my big guy. No, when Tesla pulled back that time, he didn't sell. Damn it. Now he's upside down again. So much manipulation with Trump. Yeah, it's stupid. Yeah, thanks, Christopher. It was a good trade, but like I said, it's a 50-50 shot, guys. It's like gambling. So when you're gambling, just don't bring your whole payroll in. You know, don't even bring your debit card, nothing. When you go to the casino, you bring the $300 and that's it. And then when you lose, you leave. You go in your car, you get your wallet, and you leave. That's it. Kind of like this trade. But, you know, if it goes against you, that's it. Like Tilray went against us a little bit. I added a little bit more. And that one, I'm still playing it as a spec play. But I'm hoping, you know, this is the hoping trade that some good news comes out on this one. And this is typically, this has been some news. So I took out December. I don't know what the exact strike price is. As a member, you can see that. But I took out December to give us a little time. So if this one has a 20-point move, we'll get paid on those. And actually, they're not getting beat up that bad, which I was really surprised. I think a lot of people are trying to buy calls in that name. But Apple's coming back down a little bit. SPY, everything's kind of holding at the MAs. We're going to see more in about a minute, guys, when this 10-minute candle closes. Wilson, yeah, it's hard to say. You know, people ask me, what do you think about this at the close? Or what do you think the price of Apple is going to be at the close? I don't know. When it closes, we'll know. SPY, Monday morning, I don't know. The Brexit, you got to think the Brexit news is going on. You got the Trump trade news. That's going to be going on. So you got a lot of stuff going on right now. So you got to watch for that. If we close above the 20 MA, when I actually start grinding higher, we'll see. Remember, we got this little bit of head and shoulder pattern in here, and they would love to bring it up, because if they bring it up to here and this thing starts going, guess who's going to be talking about it? CNBC. We got an inverse head and shoulder going into the Christmas rally. Oh my gosh, buy the dip. You know. And then next thing you know, it goes up a little bit more, and then they flush it out again. So watch for that, because then they'll bring the chart guy on, and they'll be like, yeah, I'm looking at this head and shoulder pattern. The problem is with this pattern, you could see it on the I'm going to take all these out. You can see it here. Here's your shoulder, your head, your shoulder. It hasn't developed yet. If we get above this 181, 182, then it could be on, okay? We're still captured the 20 MA. So we're still down sideways, still retracing these short-term retraces, you know, retrace down, retrace down. They're trying to hold this up right here. Little China trade news, little Mexico, Canada trade news, you know, throw anything out right in this area just to prop this crap up. Someone needs on Options X, they need to stay above this 20 MA, period. Maybe a bear comes in at the end of the day and starts plowing this thing down. I don't know. Because a bear might come in and say, hey, I need lower prices. But with the 71 million on the day, lighter volume, if we had 171 million on the day, I'd say more selling to come. But still kind of, you know, floating around here, guys. There's really no direction. You take the, you know, Fibonacci to this level, you're right at the 618 and the 50% retrace. You're kind of in the middle of this retrace. And now that we're holding the 20, we could, oh, look at that. Look at that. Someone's coming in, pushing it down. They're fighting the bulls and bears. Throw some more news out there, guys. I've been trading technically, Christopher, about 11 years. I love how live stream and knowledge you share. Thanks, bud. You know, hey, I got bad trades. I got good trades. I'm not the best out there, but I'm just trying to put my members and the people who pay me in a good position to take a trade. It's as simple as that. I'm in the trades too, guys. So, you know, I don't want to lose my money either. And believe me, I got big trades out there. I'm not going these $10,000 positions, $20,000 positions. I have big positions out there, guys. Tilray's lockup ending. It doesn't. My Tilray's position small. I could care less. If it pops up, I'll take the money. My average price on my Tilray option. I don't even, where the hell is it? I got multiple brokers. I think it's right at 350, 358. How is it? 354. So 354 on my option. Let me see. And, you know, I took it out to December because I'm thinking, you know, if this thing has good news and it pops, you know, it's a pot stock. They sold it, you know, 450,000 pounds of weed. It's at 310 right now. My average price is 354, so it's down a little bit. It's down $1 today, the option. It was at 4 yesterday, so I was actually up a little bit. But, you know, there again, Tilray's just kind of dribbling around, you know, and waiting for news. If it gets news, I'll be the hell out. And that will be it. Are you worried about Tilray? No. So, Duff Boy, nah, doesn't matter. Funny how you talk about the BS that CNBC and the other outlets spit out. I agree. Randy, it's been happening for years. I mean, look at the bounce we get in the market. Trump's close. They got the papers out, and then all of a sudden it's like another guy will come out and be like, they got nothing going on. Who's saying this? You know, Codlow will come out, and the next thing you know, right back down. So that's what we're kind of fighting with here, guys. We're fighting with with the news. We're fighting with the light volume markets. Same thing, when they had POMO, permanent open market operation, when they were dumping billions every day. Every day at 10:15, they dump $2 billion into the market, and we just magically float up every day. We were calling it's just the float. Just buy the dip and let it float through lunch, and then after lunch, take the trade off, and then sometimes you get some choppy up and down action. But that was the trade for a long time, and it still kind of is. But man, that's why, for me at least, guys, in markets like this, yeah, I'm a full-time trader. I actually do a couple different things, guys. I own some properties that I lease and make money that way. I own some parking lots. I park cars, or I have people help me park cars. I do it too. I enjoy doing that, the interaction with the people and stuff. And do a little bit of everything, guys. Whatever I can bring an income stream in, that's what I'm doing. But my passion is trading, guys. I've been doing this stuff for a long time. I always wanted to do a live stream and do a membership and help people trade and make money. There's nothing better, guys, when you hit an epic trade, and I know members are in it. It's like kick ass. We just pulled that one off, like Nvidia today. It was a 50-50 shot, but man, $30 to $14. Mamma mia, on a $300 risk if you took one option. You can't add. I mean, again, it's a 50-50 shot. The Amazons, we did Amazon puts. Those were a little more expensive. Let's see if I have them. Yeah, the Amazon puts, we bought at $20, which was $2,000. That's a little more of a risk. So if you can't handle $2,000, just don't do the trade. But those $2,000 options went to $52.95 when we took that trade. Our other spec play on Google, $11.33, we bought those options. So $1,133 plus commissions. We pulled those off at $18.47. So that wasn't as good as the Google one. But man, you get those. Gosh, you just got to take the money and say, see you later. Don't even wait around on those. So let's see here. You trade full time or another job? How do you get started? I was trading for a while. I was one of those buy the dip and just let it go up. And then when I got creamed in 2000 and in 2007, I was like, holy shit, I got to learn. How the hell are these guys making money? And then I found out, wow, you could short the markets and make money as it goes down. Holy crap. That's a concept. And then it all made sense. After the .com and after the housing, they were all short. And all the big money were short and making a killing. So found a couple friends. They paid them to teach me how to trade. And the rest is history, guys. And yeah, the guys who taught me were really good traders. Really good technical guys. And then I developed my own style. I watched volume trends, MACD, trend lines, everything, even numbers. Like right now, we're caught in these moving averages, so it's just kind of chopping around. But look at that, right back down, guys. Short-term retrace. If we take a retrace down here, what retrace are we in right now? This is all short-term. 618's holding it too, as long as with two moving averages. So you got good support here. This blasts through and we close down in here. I think we might have, might see a little more selling towards the end of the day. Unless some more news comes out, then we get this. But is this full time? How do you know this was for you? You know what? I didn't know it was for me until when I started. I had a $30,000 account, and all I did was scalp trade, like take intraday trades. Let's short the SPY here, take it 50 cents out. I'd take 200-300 shares or whatever. Okay, that's all I did for about a year, 2 years, because I had to build my account up, guys. The guys that I was trading with were doing scalping, swing trading, option trading, everything. And I was always like, well, all I'm doing is scalping. You guys are cleaning up on those swing trades and this and that. So my goal was, I got to get a couple different accounts so I could swing trade. I could buy options. I can scalp. Like when I scalp trade, guys, I'll use margin. If I'm getting in this one and I'm looking for a 20-30 cent pullback, I'll go in with 2,000-3,000 shares of the SPY. I get my 50 cents. I'm out. I'm taking my $1,500 and saying thank you very much. I'm not putting any more risk. It's a $750,000 trade. I'm not holding this one anymore. Now, if I'm taking 200 shares on this one, making it a swing trade with maybe 50 G or 60 grand, yeah, then I'm going to look for a little bit more. But when I'm in and out with 3,000 shares, 5,000 shares of this one, I'm taking my 50 cents and saying, thank you. And that's it. But what I did with the $30,000 account. In about 5 months, I brought it up to about 60, 70 grand. I doubled it and even more. And the guys even who were teaching me how to trade, they're like, dude, you are an animal. I've never seen anybody scalp like you before. Even they were hats off to me. So I was like, wow, maybe I could do this, you know, maybe this means something, you know. And then here I am 11 years later killing it. And I'm a pretty low-key guy, We had a big house at one point. We had all the crap. I'm debt-free, guys. I got no debt. That's how I roll. I don't want anything. You know, even if I make millions and millions and millions of dollars, I don't want a big house. I don't need fancy cars. You know what I like? I like taking vacations. I like going to my house in Mexico. I like taking my family places. That's what I like, memories. The crap cars and shit like that. I had all that shit, guys. None of that means that. The older I get, the more it means nothing to me. You know what means a lot to me? A big, fat, flipping bank account. So I could take care of my kids and do everything. That's what I care about, guys. So yeah, but when I knew it was for me, when I doubled my account, I was like, holy shit, this is great. And then I was like, wow, I can really do this. And then, you know, right here, you know, of course, you know, this is jicky jack up and down crap action. So it's tough. You know, after the fact, you can say, wow, I should have shorted it up here. That would have been a great trade. It's always easy after the fact, guys. But everything's coming down. Let me look at Etsy again. That's still strong. TJ Maxx. Still holding. All right. I just want to make sure I got trades on those. So PSX, MRO, oil, PSX. I think are they getting the beat down a little bit? Yeah, we're at lows on those. And the oil right now, we're catching a bid. We're holding this. Yeah, don't do anything with these. Monthly. Yeah, look at that. Monthly high flyer right here. Right where guys? Right to target, 20 MA. So this would have been a short up in here, 120, 115, 110. And then next target's 87. And then I think when it's all said and done, guys, this will be about 75 bucks. Let's see where the 200 MA is on the weekly. There it is, 88. So 88, that's a pretty good level around there, 88 too. We get to 88, maybe a bounce. You got to remember, to get the bounce, we got to have the SPY and everything moving up too. SPY and everything don't move up, the bounce will be short-lived and we'll come right back down and start selling. So be careful with those. MRO. Yeah, MRO weekly chart. Look at that right there. High flyer, target 200 MA. There we are. Yeah, I wouldn't touch this one. You're in the middle of the range here. I think you could probably. Oh no, you're at the 750. That's not a bad spot. Market sell though. I think this thing would be a $14 stock. I'd rather see you buying at 14 than 17 if it bleeds down. But here's not bad. If you want to start adding on this one, it's not bad. It's got to hold 1680. 1625, 1650. It's got to get back above this 50 or 200 MA on a closing basis on the weekly chart. Daily, yeah, this thing's ugly. Look at that. Every little uptick's met with more selling. Yeah, don't touch this one. Weak position. I mean, if you're in this one long, it's got to get back above 1821. This is more short term on the daily chart, guys. If it gets above 1823, then you're looking at 19, wherever the MAs are. If you recapture those, get to 20. 20 could be your melting point where you had the high pivot and the breakdown. So right around 21, 20 bucks. These gap fills, this gap fill, that gap fill. You have the 618 right there too. Yeah, markets are slowly bleeding, guys. And just like we said before, and then Trump, China trade. They're close. They got the papers out. Trump's typing it on his typewriter right now. He's got it. Here, sign the dotted line, Mr. Whatever his name is from China. We got a deal. This is a good one for everybody, right? Turning this into a job interview. Yeah, right, Randy? Yeah, guys, I love this stuff. Like I said, there's nothing better than getting good trades and people making money. And, we're going to have losers. That's just the name of the game. But, we have over 400 trades on the year. We have 80% win rate. We're knocking them out. We're still adding winners to this list. So we're going to even have more. We're going to have probably 500 trades on the year. I don't know what I think right now we have about 80 losers right now, or 74 losers. God, that we're just killing it right now. Killing it, guys. And our day trades, our fade plays, we've been killing it intraday as well. Man, you're not making money right now, then damn, something's wrong. if you remember, send me an email, say, hey, dude, I'm not making money. What's going on? I mean, we had Goose. We had Netties short. We shorted Amazon. We had a great trade on Amazon. Amazon's still going lower. From our short entry of, I think we were in at, God, look at Amazon. I wish we would have held. You know, of course, after the fact, we were in Amazon. We were probably upside down the most, about $20 on Amazon when they pushed it up right here. Then it fell, and then it went. We took it off right here. And from our entry point, we were right here. I think it was 1745, maybe 41, somewhere right in there. This thing's at 1585 now. I wish we would have held that short-term trade. But you know, we got our 20, 30 bucks though, and I'm done. I don't like, you know, this thing had easily, we had great support here. Could have easily bounced and went up. Instead, you know, after this, it's like, damn, I wish I would have. But I'm a big believer. I don't really look back at trades. I look back, hey, let's find the next bounce area or the next place to retrace and short this thing. There's so many stocks out there and so many trades out there. Yeah, we could have had a $150 drop on this one. That, oh, I wouldn't be on the mic right now, guys. I'd be in Mexico right now on the beach. So I thought you're one of the best traders in the world. I thought you are one of the best traders in the world, like the Jeff Bishop guy who keeps popping on every effing YouTube commercial trading. What's up with the idol? Yeah, Jeff. Yeah, Jeff. I know. I've been getting him too. Every time I watch a video now, whether it's Street Outlaws, I like fast cars too. I'm looking for a '66 Chevy too right now. I'm going to put a 502 in it and just make a sleeper, guys. I want a high 9-second car in the quarter mile. That's what I'm looking to build right now. So that's why. Anybody have a '66 Chevy too? Let me know. Yeah, the printing company, guys, I am just brokering right now. I still have it. I still have a couple great clients. Real easy to maintain. I just let that one go. But yeah, my shop that I had, I'm leasing the building. I make more money leasing the building, guys. It's in a prime location in downtown Phoenix, so that one's going to be real nice. Yeah, Jeff Bishop, I know. I'm Jeff Bishop. I'm a trader in a bull market. All I did for the last 10 years was buy the dip. Now I'm getting my ass kicked because I have no clue what I'm doing, right? And that's what happens, guys. Everyone bought the dip for the last 10 years. The SPY pulls back another 20, 30%, all those bulls are going to get wiped out, guys. Because now bulls, all they do, like me, I was this trader, all in on every trade. Or maybe take 3 different trades, all in. I could do this. And then they just kill you every time. Like here, you know how many people were chasing Amazon up here? They pulled it back, what, almost 200 points? They're all piling in on this move. Oh, here we go. Amazon's going. Then they'll give it a double upgrade. The talking heads on CNBC would be like, well, I give it a $2,500 price target now. Yeah, this is great, you know. No, they were given that price target when it was here. Stupidest thing I ever seen. And then they're just murdering. And then all these guys are loading the house. And it's funny, the bulls, I'm going to add more down here. I'm going to add more down here. No, you're not. You're already all in. You're all in up here. Don't lie. And then it's just, and then they're selling on margin call, and they're on StockTwits especially. I'm buying more. It's getting ready. And I'm the only guy going, Amazon, look out below. The bulls love me on StockTwits. Yeah, but no, the printing company, yeah, I still have it, but still, just because I'm almost 50 years old, guys. I don't want to do too much anymore. I want to come here on the mic every day and work with you guys and make everybody money. Period. No, Christopher, I don't care, man. I love to talk. I love doing this stuff. Does AMT look like a good short candidate? AMT. Yeah, let's get back to the business, guys. Yeah, oh yeah. Monthly, even on a daily, it's stretched. I think we talked about this one before. And it's still moving higher. The monthly's not that stretched. I would like to see a little bit more. I think we talked about this one yesterday. There's certain things I look for on monthly charts. Gosh, I'm losing my voice, guys. This live stuff's killing me. They're my allergies. Bookie, what's your site? A newsletter or private Twitter on my site. It's $30. You get this feed right here. Like here. I'll show you one trade that we did. So this is what I do right when I'm posting stuff. You know, I don't know how fast it gets out to you guys. But if you follow me on Twitter, or you can't, you got to be a member to follow me. But I'll post stuff. I'm just trying to find. You know, when I'm doing these small plays, here's my post on Nvidia. Until I bought one contract to make sure everybody, you know, does small positions. One contract, November 23rd, 175 at $3. You know, Nvidia, if this holds, this was last night. Should pay us well, 50-50 like the casino. Now go buy yourself a drink. Haha. Sold Nvidia puts, $14. This position is closed. So that's what you got to do. Even if you got it at 13 or 12 or whatever, that's a pretty, but that's, you know, yesterday I posted this right before the close or close to it or whatever it was, and then boom. So that's what you'll get. You'll get those posts. And, you know, I'm trying to post everything as quickly as possible when I'm taking it. Just like, you know, like Etsy. This is, you know, so I posted this here on Etsy today. We covered half at 46.20. Etsy just hit 50 MA support. That's why we covered half of this trade. Should move lower since I covered half. That's a joke in my room. Every time I cover a trade, it always goes lower. Etsy went down another, I think, buck today. But I'll show on here, if you look at this one, you know, at 50 MA, you got the inside bar. That's good support right there. You got to, you know, if you're in this trade in the money, you got to start taking something off here. We're looking for 5 to 10% winners. Options we can make more on. But, you know, if you're in a good trade and we're making money, get out. And you know, sometimes, guys, don't wait for me. Don't wait for me to make a post. If you're in a trade and you're heavier, take it and run. That's it. Yeah, so Buster Stacks. That's StockBookie.com. That was my thing. How long did you take to get profitable? You know what, Leonardo? I was profitable right out the bat when I started doing technicals. It was nuts. Like I said, the guys who taught me was just like, oh my God, dude, I've never seen anybody trade like you before. You're an animal. I just had a knack for it. I could find these support and resistance areas pretty damn well and line these things up and take trades. The biggest part with a trader, sometimes, you know, sometimes I'll him and haw, guys. I'll be like, well, you know, like this one, AMT. It's like, I would like to see a little bit more. I'd like to see a push into maybe 165, 170. And it's going. It's continues to move higher, because it hit the 50 MA here already, and I just, you know, that's why I'm kind of hesitating on this. I like the weekly one. 148 your target, you know, but it's, you know, been basing here, so I want to see if, you know, are they squeezing this one? And this is a big area here. If we close above this tail on a weekly, then it could go a little bit higher. So I'm kind of being patient on this one. CME was another one. This one keeps going up, but I was telling you, know, I wish it would have, you know, a little bit more. I tell everybody 190 is not bad, 195, and then 202, 205 maybe if it continues up, because it you know, 175 or 70, it's $20 is the target. Then 30 would be the 50 MA, so it's getting there. But looking at this, I mean, look at that move, guys. $82 to 200. That's the weekly though. Monthly, that's stretched. Monthly's looking better, but the 200 numbers, like the turd, this is the fly going to the turd. You know, I think they'll stop as short, but we'll see. Got to save some left. You know, if you started short in this one today, 195, great. It could go to 205 a little higher, but no, on a monthly chart, it's going to take a little bit longer. That 150 could be the price target, maybe even a little lower. If it really starts to rumble, you're looking at 120. So, you know, that's another one. CME, if you're not short, start going. You know, if you want to really wait patiently into 200, you can. If you don't, then you got to go slow and steady. If you're doing a $10,000 position at 190, go $2,000. 195, $2,000. 190 or another $2,000 at 201, 200. Now you have $4,000 left. If it pops to 210, you put the $4,000 in and hold it. You know, 151's the target. Now your average price is still, you know, 195, $200 in this thing. You got a $50 pullback. Well, I get a $20 pullback, I'll be done. That's 10% done, out the door. Or maybe I'll hold a quarter position and see if it drops some more. But right now, guys, you know, this is going up. Well, the markets are kind of chopping. This is the trade. These are the markets you got to pick on, or this is the stock you got to pick on. So if you're not short this one, short it. Don't be waiting around. So, how long did it take? Yeah, consistent. Now, it's been consistent for 11 years, Leonardo. It's been very consistent. I've learned money management is critical. You cannot take big trades. I'm never all in. I'm taking 5% positions. My options are no more than 3% of my total portfolio. I usually do 1%, guys. My option plays are big. I have a big account. You know, if you're going in an option play, and even if I'm going in an option play with 10 grand, it's still like, oh, it's 10 grand. This thing could go to zero. So if I get the profit, get the hell out. Like the Nvidia, who cares? Get out. 300 to 1400, get out. Now you got what, $1,100 in profit now? Now we got $1,100 to go into something else. That's all spec play. It's free money now. So that's I just try to simplify everything, guys. That's why some people are like, how do you add 6 times in these stocks? Well, if I'm going to do a $50,000 position, I'm starting with 5 grand. 5 grand, 5 grand, 5. I'm like a Buffett. When you know, everyone rips me when I'm shorting stuff going up. But when Buffett, you know, took Goldman Sachs from 200, buying at 150, buying at 100, buying at 40, everyone's like, oh, Buffett's a genius. But when I'm shorting a stock at 190, 195, 200, 205, 210, I'm a moron. It's stupid. But when everyone buys the dip, oh, you're a genius. You bought the dip. Now everything's going lower. You don't look like a genius. So that's like stocks like this. You can't. Yeah, maybe 200. You go to a 5% position. You know, wait patiently. But what if it doesn't make it to 200? This thing just drops like a rock. You want to catch these big. You want to catch these drops, guys. And I always go back to the AIO. Get my ass kicked in this one. All over. It couldn't even. I was like, oh God, here we go again. But I shorted this one here. I shorted here. I already had 2 positions that we made good money on. So this one wasn't a free trade, but the money I made from this one, the profits. That's how, you know, as this one was going up, it was like, damn, I'm going to lose the profits on this trade and this trade. 2 trades I'm going to lose on, and the third one. But I knew as this thing was flying, it was like, man, the price target was around $40 when it was at 100. Everyone laughed on StockTwits. You're a moron, StockBookie. Well, don't look like a moron now. It took a little time, guys. But look at that. And then they retraced it. Everyone, do we buy up here, StockBookie? I was like, hell no. It's going down. And look, right here, maybe $10, and I'll be a buyer of AAIO for a spec play. This was one. The other one was the OSTK. Everyone's calling me an idiot on this one too. You're an idiot, StockBookie. You're shorting this one. Oh my God, it's a beast. Yeah, but slow and steady, guys. When we hit this, I don't know what the price on to short was this one, but I shorted this one, I think over here. We shorted this one a couple times. This one, God, look at that. It's down to 7. And you know what? I was like, this thing's going down. It's going to $30. Where'd it go? $30. These take time sometimes, guys. SPY's catching a bit again. We're going to the bulls today. Throw out some more news. Trump's typing. He's got the draft almost ready. He's gonna fax it to the Chinese minister or whatever you call him. He's gonna fax it over to him. Sign it away and fax it back, sir. We'll get this deal done today. We promise. So yeah, and then yeah, if you become a member, Buster Stacks, and then you're you followed me for a while, right? Were you one busting my ass at 1.2 maybe? Maybe. But no, I think Buster's been in here for a while too, I think, or on StockTwits or something. I have a lot of trolls too, guys, but I think people are starting to go, wow, that StockBookie guy's not too bad. So let's see here. Trying to pay off my loans off. That's why I got into trading. If I can trade the patterns, probably the money will follow. And I always love trading. I don't know what it is about the markets, but it's great. Yeah, it's once you get involved and once you start learning and once you start it runs in your blood. It's like, I want more. But like I always tell everybody, my followers too, and my members, you got to take vacations too, guys. I'm taking some time off during Thanksgiving. We're going down to Mexico, and during Christmas every year I take some, 2 weeks off. I'll be on the mic. I'll be doing stuff, but Christmas with get the flood. Less markets are nuts, then we'll do it. But I'm going down to Mexico, or we might do Universal Studios. We'll have to see during the Thanksgiving break. We're debating on it right now, so it's really up to the kids. I'm going to leave it up to them. Wanted debt-free within next 10. Yeah, Wilson, damn right. I wanted to be debt-free when I was 50. I'm 48, guys, and I'm right there. So now it's just time to bank some more money. Is ACB in the same boat as Tilray? Is that that a weed stock? ACB. Yeah, I mean, you're chopping up and down. Nothing to do on these. It's all news driven. That's why I took the spec play on Tilray. If we go up, great. If we don't, I don't really care. Stress-free trade, whatever. I'm willing to risk that amount of money that I have into it, and that's it. That's what I'm looking for, guys. Let's see. I wanted to ask, what broker do you suggest to get started shorting BC? I have Robinhood, which is commission free since I have a small account, about $2,000. Yeah, you can't really short stocks and you got to have 25K or more, Wilson, to short stocks, and a margin account. But I use Cobra Trading for a lot of that stuff. Interactive Brokers, Lightspeed, and Thinkorswim. I got 4 different brokers, guys. I don't want to keep all my eggs in one basket. Period. When I do some big trades, I consult a guy. We could buy 1,000 contracts of Tesla, shorting them. $10 million position. I swear, every time we get in these big ass positions, we get taken to the woodshed, and it's so bizarre. And it's like, why every time we get, we've had great trades too, but it's like, gosh, we worked together a little bit here and there, but it's like, man. So I sent him an email. I said, are you still in these 340 Teslas? And they're just holding it at 350. And it's like, gosh, I knew you were. They're just holding it. So he takes his loss. It's brutal. In fact, let me look at it. He was in the 340 Teslas expiring today. I got out of them. I made money. I wasn't messing around. The other day when it pulled back, I was out. I sent him an email saying, get the hell out of these. Didn't do it. And now these things are they're only at $12. So actually, he's still in the money a little bit. But, at 490, when I was sending him the email, I said, dude, if you didn't sell the other day, these things are under 5. Get out of this. This is Tesla. It could pop up. It's being an asshole right now. And I got the email earlier today saying he didn't sell. I was like, damn. But he's still in the money a little tiny bit. But it just won't come down. Every time we get in one of these trades and he's in it, I get money, I'm taking it. I'm not, so that, I could be in 20 of these short call positions, get 20 winners in a row. I send this guy an email to get in one of these. He gets in a huge position, and then it never works out. It's like, what? It's like, damn. That's why I told him today. I sent him an email today. I was just like, hey, are you still in these things? Because this thing just won't come down. You got to change brokers. And we were laughing, going back and forth, but he's like, I respect your opinion on that. And I was like, but I'm with UBS. And I'm like, yeah. Every time you take a huge trade and they know it, and it's like they go after you because they know you're going to just take the loss. Let's see, ACB, yeah, Tilray, yeah. Just you get some news on that. That's what's going to happen. Yeah, the Robinhood, that's a tough one. But if you could just do puts and calls, and you just go slow and steady, Wilson. If you're doing anything with me and with StockBookie.com, which I know you are, just learn the technicals and at least put yourself in a better trade. PRTY. Guys, remember, if you're new to the room, just punch up a symbol. Let's take a look at it. If you're not a member, go to StockBookie.com and sign up. What are you waiting for? $30 a month. We had that Nvidia trade. We killed it today. We're in some puts. And if you're in all the put trades, the SPY and the DAA and all that good stuff, that Nvidia trade pretty much countered all those put trades. That's the way I'm looking at it, guys. Okay? Now, if these put trades come in, even if they're up 20%, 30%, I'm going to just start taking them off the table. The DIA, I think, is up a little bit, maybe. They're trying to take our money now, guys. That's why this just up and down, volume, up and down, up and down, up and down. It's like, hey, they're just trying to, shake us up, shake us down, especially on our short-term puts. Hate that. Let's see. God, I got a ton of stuff going. Yeah, our DIAs are up a little tiny bit. I think if we pop on this, if we drop towards the end of the day, I think I'll pop them off. No confirming downtrend or anything today, guys. Just a dull market, up and down, going up and down on news. That's pretty much about it. Yesterday, Chill was trying to wrap my head around everything before I start trading. Small account. What kind of stops do you use? Or does that? Yeah, stops are. It depends on what kind of a trade we're doing. I take small enough positions so I can handle the pain. If we're taking high flyers, Sean, are you in the Twitter feed too, Sean? I think you sent that to me. Yeah, it's tough to say. A lot of these trades, I leave wide stops because I'm not in heavily with them. I'm just, hold on. PRTY. I'll put this one up just to see. Look at that double bottom right there. That's the bounce. That's what it's getting. Remember these short-term bounces, guys. Short-term bounces are usually led with more selling these days. So just beware. If you're in this thing long, just hold tight. You could possibly go to 13 bucks. I'm just going to look at, we'll go back to Sean in a second here. Here's your retrace. You know, I'm going to go from this one because that's where it broke down. Yeah, 618. Yeah, if it gets to 1388, start taking something off the table. Now I would not chase it. You went from 8.24 to 11 bucks. You got some sellers probably coming in here saying, hey, thank you very much. I'm out of this thing. Nice little, 20-30% gain there in, what, one day, a couple, week and a half or whatever. Just be careful. Just trail the stops. If you start, coming back below the 11.14, 10 bucks, just tighten that stop up because most likely, well, and I should say if the market starts to dump, this will come in. But yeah, nice little sell, nice little bounce. Let's go back even a little further. Ooh, look at that. I say, is there anything else? Yeah, this is kind of the name. So maybe it does make a run. You start hitting the 13, 14 area, think about, just tighten that stop up. If it makes it that high. See how this thing retraced here? This is a little bit of resistance too right here. This little pivot down, up. So we went up, retraced down, right back up. So it went with support, becomes resistance now. Kind of like Nvidia, guys. Same crap. All right. Yeah, Sean, the stops, the high flyer is hard to say. If you're looking for 5 to 10% on a gain, you're looking for 5 to 10% on a stop. That's if you go all in, though. If you're looking at if you're in a 2.5% position and you're looking at a $5 stop, if you were in a 10% position, right? If you were in a 10% position, you're looking at a 5% stop, okay? That's going to be your loss. Now, if you have a quarter position or a 0.25% position instead of a 10 or 2.5% position, you could do a $20 stop then because it's the same amount of loss as if you're doing a 10% position. So you can widen that stop. So there's a couple different ways you could play these. If you go a 5% position, then you could do a 10% stop. Because if you did a 10% position, your target's a 5% stop, you go a little bit smaller, then you can make it a little bit wider. And then you're looking at also too, all right, say this trade right here, okay? You're in it long, okay? You're in it from, say, 9 bucks. Well, if it's at 11.42, I'd be done, or at least have half out. If it does bounce, that's it. But say you're taking this one long and this one goes against you. Right here at 7.57 that you could possibly get a bounce there. So if you're trying to pick this thing off at 9, damn well it could go to this double bottom at 7.57. So if you're taking this trade at 9 and you know that if you pull back a buck or whatever, it's going to be at least a 10% loss. So instead of a 10% position down here, take a 2.5% position because your stop out could be $1.50. So if you take a 10% position here and you have a 10% stop, that's only going to be around $8. So you got to take a smaller position knowing that, hey, if I take a 5% position in here, this thing flushes, or I'd even do a 2.5% position because I know down here I might have to add more. So that's how I kind of play this stuff, knowing that, hey, this thing's coming down, this thing's getting beat down. I'm taking this thing at 9. Holy crap, this thing could go to 8, maybe 7.57 double bottom. So I'm going to start with a 2.5% position, add 2.5% at 8, and then have some room to get to that 10% position. On trades like this, with the $9, $10 names, I wouldn't even go that heavy. But that's how I would play this thing. And if it bounces up, I'm tightening the stop, selling half, selling a quarter, ride a quarter position, maybe to 14 bucks, something like that. Got to get going in class. Thanks for your live stream. Good one. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving, Wilson. Same to you, bud. And I'll be doing, you're a member, so I'll be doing some more. I'm going to be doing some private stuff for my members and going through more technicals and stuff like that. All right, so PRTY, yeah, that one, you're in the driver's seat if you're in from down here. Don't chase it. It could go to 13, 14 bucks, but if these markets sell and this thing could come right back in. I don't know if news was driving this thing. I have no idea what this thing is, what kind of stock it is or whatever. But yeah, nice bounce though. Nice catch on that one. You caught the double bottom. I mean, easily could have went to 750. A little bit shy. Volume came in. Boom, pushed it right back up. JCP. Where is this thing? Damn, it just can't get out of its own way. Is it still above? Damn. We needed to close above 142, above the 20 MA. It's still a little bit weak at the lows, guys. We're playing this as a spec play. Yesterday it was looking pretty good, guys. It's got to get back above the 20. It's got to get back above the 50, and then I think this thing could get going. The run it could make, I don't know. Maybe it gets back to gap fill, the 20 MA around 242, around 264. I'll be done with the trade then, but it could go to zero, guys. So if you're going to take this as a long, just make sure whatever you're willing to risk. If you're only willing to risk $100, then do $100 worth. If you're willing to risk 10 grand, then go 10 grand. This thing could be bankrupt tomorrow. You'll lose all your money. So play it as an option, knowing that it could go to zero. But the bottom line, you got to get back above these moving averages. If we do that and recapture it, then we can start going higher. But right now, this thing's just bleeding out, period. But we traded this one a couple times. Bought, sold, and then it came down on us. And then, I still like it though. I added a little bit more down in this area, and I'm going to hold. So that's how I'm playing this one. How far out would the drop on CME be? Well, CME is a high flyer, so this one could take a little bit of time. If the markets really fall, easily 185. This is the daily chart. You're getting extended on this move, kind of like here, and then it pulled back, got extended here, pulled back, extended here, pulled back. Now it's getting to be a little bit ridiculous again. I think 200 might be the area, but we'll see. But the monthly chart, though, monthly chart's telling me 151. It's not going to go straight down, guys, but click and then click, and it could take 3 months to get here. And when it's all said and done, market sell, this thing could be 120. But, if you're buying a put, puts are tough. I'm in shares on this one. Put, you probably go 3 months out, maybe 175. If you want to do out of the money, ones. You could buy them in the money too, but this could easily drop $50, and it could take a little while. Look at 3M. 3M, we played a high flyer. This one took a little bit of time though. It got up there and chopped, and then finally fell in. And now we're getting a bid because 3M's the safe haven. 3M's cheap down here at 183, guys. No, 3M's cheap down here at 109. Not at 183. This thing went up and up and up and up. QE1, QE2, QE3 to infinity. 3M, Cat. Cat was another high flyer. Look at this one. So it went up, monthly chart. Then it took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, popped up 8 months. 8 months 6 months to kiss the 20 MA. But at 170, I was telling everybody, at 170, actually, I was telling everybody this is going to be a $116 stock. They're all laughing. You're nuts. It's Caterpillar. Look what it did. Came down 115. But first target was wherever the 20 MA is. 20 MA was right around when this thing was flying. The 20 MA was right around 113 as it was going, though. It was curling higher. 130 was the price target. And look at that. So 172 to 130, guys. And then it even went lower. So, that's, but it took a couple months. So even if you went out, 5, 6 months on puts, that would have helped. If you went on 2 months, it still would have came back in, but this thing could have easily held. Look at AutoZone. This is a great example. Another high flyer, but look at this. When it started high flying down here, look what it did. It just chopped for over a year, and then finally it fell. Then right back up, we shorted again, fell. Right back up, we're shorting again. Rinse and repeat, guys. Rinse and repeat. So, but yeah, so that's how I'm looking at this. CME, yeah, they all come down eventually, guys. It's just the way it is. Even Apple. Yeah, look at that. My price target is 175, and we're almost there. Apple, Amazon, I think, nope. Amazon 1377 now. It's like I said, it's slowly curling up, but we still got to break down, and it's coming there, guys. We had the retrace here. We might have one more. If we retrace again, we're going to short this thing again. We'll see with Christmas time coming and stuff. But I think, 1350 and then 1,000 for Amazon. It's coming in. High flyer coming in for landing, baby. So, yeah, Sean. So yeah, that's what kind of stop. So stops. It all depends. I'll let you know if I see something really in it. We're really getting the crap beat out of us. Then I'll just say, you know what, we're done. We can't do this anymore. But right now with these high flyer plays, the Amazons, the Apples, the AutoZones, the AAPs, the what else here? Oh gosh, the Gooses, the AEEs, the Teslas, the PGs, the AAPs, the MKCs, the O'Reillys, the Zebras, the Etsy's, the Twilios, the Walmarts, the everything, guys. It's like, geez, what is going on here? This is like a dream for me, guys. I look at this stuff and it's just like, wow, unbelievable. And even here, DG coming in 110 now. Almost there. Get a little bit more on this one. We'll be cleaning up. This is another one, guys. High flyer, 91. We get to 100, I'll be half out and doing it again. We're already in the money pretty good on this one. A little bit more. Another one. High flyer. Ooh, SPY's coming in. Damn, I'd like to get out of these DIA puts. I think, guys, if you're in those with me, if we get the nice sell-off, I'm going to at least dump those because I'm going to start taking some profits, guys. I'm not going to mess around anymore. Got killed on the SPY puts, which sucks. Just still pisses me off when I lose. I mean, I'm going to have losers, guys, but man, does it tick me off. How far would you drop in CME? ASML. Let's look at that. ASML. Yeah, high flyer, guys. Damn, this is, where were you? SKW, right there. That was the one. I bet you we retrace. You were in the room the other day. Did we retrace? Yeah, look at this. Retrace short, retrace short, retrace short, retrace, and now it's coming in. Damn. This is the one that just keeps giving, guys. Just keeps giving. Let's see the Prime, Wi-Fi Live, YouTube, holding NQ and RT, IWM futures. And that one. So yeah, that was one. God, high flyer. If you know me on StockTwits, you know I'm the high flyer guy. ACHC. Let's see that one. Yeah, nothing. Look at that high flyer right here. Look at the price target was 658. Look, it comes right back, guys. Well, for my members, I'm gonna do some videos. Go in my video education on my site, guys. If you're a member, this is where you want to go. Here, check it out. So here's the site, members list, registration, all that good stuff. But select the category. I got my open and closed positions. The technical analysis education shows low flyers and high flyers. That shows some of the trades I've done and what I look for in those. Then you have the technical. I don't know why I have that one in there, but then these are all my videos. So if you go on technical education, I'm gonna put a lot more stuff. Put the NetEase trade, why we traded that one. JPM, this was a little bit earlier. Technical analysis education. The USO, why we took that trade. And then we have this one here, high flyers and low flyers, extended monthly chart trades. That was last year. I'm really starting to get a lot of members now, so I'm going to be doing a lot more stuff, unfortunately. I'm going to have to work a lot harder now. But it's been great, guys. I've been getting a lot of people on board. But yeah, sign up, $30 a month, guys. We're just killing it. Killing it. God, if we could get these markets to flush, we'll kill it some more. But we pulled off some great trades today. And keep trading. That's what we do here, guys. Let's see. Got to go to class. Yeah, ACHC. Yeah, that nothing to do here. We're holding this double bottom, it looks like. But yeah, look at this inside bar. What do they do? Retrace it up to this high, get everyone on board, slap them in the face. Retrace it here, the inside bars here, slap them in the face. Now that's what this thing's going to do. We made the high, lower high, lower high, and this thing's just going to start dribbling. Damn, look at that. Look at that. That's a great inside bar, too. This 20 MA curls into price. That should send it down lower. It's catching a bid. A little bit. I mean, 28 to 32. That's a nice little bounce. Where were you earlier? We could have caught this one, maybe. No. Nice bond. Needs to recapture this little low pivot though, 32.38. If it can get above there and hold, then maybe higher prices. But again, if the SPY comes in, everything starts to fall. It's lights out for all this stuff. Lights out in London, guys. That's it for that one. SMH. Yeah, they were talking crap about this one on CNBC. I heard that. There's another one, guys. High flyer coming in. These take a little time sometimes, but look at that. But look how this one stalled and stalled and stalled, and then finally, this one's going to be a $75 stock, guys. Too late now. This would have been the area. I mean, I guess on a retrace you could short it. You know, if Nvidia starts catching a bid and maybe the Christmas rally. Markets are turning higher, guys. More news coming out. Check the news feed. Trump's still typing. He's got it almost done. Almost done. So SMH, yeah, nothing to do. But look, straight up, stalling out. Then you get the big red candle. It's holding this double bottom. Next thing you know, it's a $75 stock. Let's look at the weekly. Remember, 200 MA on the weekly. Yeah, 75. Even have a gap fill right there. Wow, what a coincidence. Always something, guys. Well, you got some gaps down here to fill too, though. Ooh, I'm telling you, if we get some selling, guys, especially in the SPY and everything, ooh, it's gonna get really flipping ugly. There was your trend line too. That was the trend line on the SMH. Couldn't get past there, got boom, boom, and then lights out. Trying to hold this little pivot though. If it holds 94, then they'll probably make another run for 102 up in this area. If we get back into this area, if you're not short the SMH, then about 106, and then, you know, if it starts hitting double top, 106, 110, 115, etc., and then just hold. Yeah, we're turning up again. Jeez, they just can't help themselves. They just can't help themselves today. Yeah, so here's the intraday. So they bring it down. You know you had support down here, 618, moving averages, gets through, never really gets followed through, and then right back up. Look where so we get the push up on volume. Volume starts to dry up. We start to fade, and then we catch support again, and then boom. So basically, everyone chased, everyone sold, everyone's chasing. You know so they're just shaking it. But, I mean, you're holding these areas. You know, that would be your next, right, like right in there maybe. Yeah, we'll go a little lower. You know, so this is a 618 retrace now. Are they gonna hold that? You know, that's see how we hit it, but now we're back above the MA, so we're in a strong stance. Ooh, everything's looking good again. So they got it above. Look at that, holds it. So someone in here needs higher prices. And it's funny because you get the bear in here, and then they just start pushing it down. I wish I could do that. I'd be messing with people every day. Like, all right, keep pushing. All right, good night. Lights out. You know, straight down. That'd be funny. All right, let's see here. Anything else? All right, guys, if you're new to the room, punch up some symbols. Let's take a look. Let's look at, yeah, even the Qs are getting a bid now. Here's your line. Here's your line right here. Let's see if it holds. They almost got to squeeze it up. Let's do that. Let's take a short-term retrace from that last low to this high. Let's see what we got. So we're into the 3618, and we're into this trend line now. Let's see if they could push it up. Next area would be about 167.79. This is more short-term. Looks like they're trying to get some bid onto this market. Maybe some news. Not really sure. Anybody see any news out there again? I'll pull up CNBC, see if there's anything out there. Wall Street billionaire battleground, small town. Trump trying to make a deal. Any more deals going on here? Judge orders Trump administrator to restore CNN reporter. He's fun. That's funny stuff. He takes their stuff away. Oh man! All right, here goes the Qs. Keep it going. So even Nvidia's getting a little bit of a bid, but here was the channel though. You know, it held this lower trend line, starting to catch a bid again. So let's see if we can hold this. We still got 7 minutes left of this candle, so still not out of the woods. But if it could start going, It's not bad. You know, we made the low, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. It's trying. Even the transports, Dow's up 133 now. You know, keep it going, keep it going. Can you do what you do with a small account on Robinhood? Seems like some are 6 months holds and would be option puts. My ability, would you get good results? Honestly, I don't know, man. I don't go with the puts holding out. I guess I've had some traders tell me it works, but small accounts are tough. I mean, small accounts, usually the guys with the small accounts like yourself, they get in, they get a couple good trades, and they start going all in. And next thing you know, they're getting their ass kicked and they're losing all their money. That's what I've heard. That's what I've gotten emails. Hey, John, I got a small account. I'm just getting my ass kicked. I keep going all in. You know, that's what a lot of people don't realize. The one thing I could do for you guys with the small accounts, I could give you areas to buy and sell. That's what I can do. You can learn technicals, and that will make you a more profitable trader, at least knowing that, or even keep you out of a trade. You know, so a lot of people are trying to buy Nvidia down here and chase it, and then Nvidia's starting to sell off again. So people were buying here, but technically at 170, there's an area that this thing could pull back, and it did. So that's the part where I had some people ask me, do we buy calls? Do we buy calls in this? And it's like, well, let's see if we get above 170 first, and then maybe. If you would have bought calls here, actually you would have bought them here, you would have been out right there. But then you get the fade. And I've been telling this to everybody. It's more of an education. It's more like going to college. You want to learn how to become a trader? You got to go to college and learn. You want to become a trader? You go to a guy like me. Maybe Warrior Traders. Maybe that's the guy you go to. I think they trade penny stocks and stuff like that. Or maybe you go to that other guy. Who was the guy? Somebody just said that. What was that guy's name? Jeff Bishop. Maybe that's the guy for you. Or maybe Tim Sykes. I don't know. He does small accounts too. So, but for me, yeah, Timothy Sykes, yeah. But, is he the guy for you? Maybe. I've heard, people don't make money with him either. But the biggest thing with me, guys, if you want to learn technicals, I'm one of the guys that could teach you it. And then at least, if you're looking to buy, let's go to the bigger time frame in Nvidia, because I know what's happening right here. Everyone's buying the dip. And I was like, well, down, sideways, you're consolidating below the MAs. You were below the MAs here. It's a weak stance, guys. If this area gives out, we're going lower. If this whatever it was, 233.35, if that gives out, we're going down. And look, it gave out. So everyone's buying here. So then we dip over here. So now you get more people trying to buy. And I'm going, well, we still got big pivots here. We got a gap fill. We got this low pivot there. You got the gap fill up here, which isn't bad. And the next thing you know, they flush it out again. And then what they did here, I was telling all my members, hey, let's see if we get a weak retrace and more selling. So we got the weak retrace and the more selling. Until we get back above these MAs or we capture at least the 20 MA and the 200 even number, then maybe more upside. I mean, this thing could click over and start making a run next week like no tomorrow. But right now, you got to let this thing settle in. A lot of volume, a lot of people who are buying up here, buying there. They're getting margin called right now. And that could possibly send this one lower. So that's basically what I'm telling people, that, what, I might not, small accounts are tough, but at least get some education on some buying points, where you want to buy, where you want to short, where you want to, these are tough markets right now. You got a small account, you're going to get wiped out. You might get one good trade and you'll be like, I'm the best. Then the next one, you're going to get wiped out. And that's what I'm trying to teach people. Small, slow and steady, or do nothing. I don't know. I'm just going to let that ring. But sorry, guys. Let me get it. It's probably my mom. Hello? Hey, let me call you back. Yeah, no, I know. Nvidia down, and then next thing you know, everything's going up. And Trump, China trade. Well, let me call you back. I'm in a live session. All right. Okay. Bye. Yeah, everyone who's following me, you know who that is. It's my mother. So, just going to the donkey. Yeah, jeez. Yeah, that's scary. That guy's scary. He's in so many losing trades right now, and he's telling everybody he's the best. Oh, yeah. It's pretty funny. But follow my motivational video. Watch me work out. It's still funny stuff. Oh, anyways, BAWMT calls? No. BA's got news coming out with that plane crash. I'd stay away. More news must be coming out, guys. Here goes the cues. And there, anybody see any more news? Breaking news, CNBC, Trump trade, China, something. Buffett buying more stock, Tepper, more Apple, something. Got to be something out there. Oh, why JP Morgan's top internet analyst expects breakout growth from Facebook and Amazon in 2019. Well, let's see. S&P chart pattern points to breakout ahead, technicians say. Oh, they're starting to say. They're starting to hype it up. So they must have had a technical guy showing everybody it's time for a breakout ahead. Well, they're trying to play the Christmas rally right now, guys. That's what they're looking into right now. the Christmas rally. How about BA and WMT for calls? Gosh, we're short. We're short WMT. We covered half already. This thing goes a little bit lower, we'll take it off. You got to line it up with the SPY. If the SPY goes up, everything starts to rip up through Christmas and everything. Yeah. If SPY starts to dump, we're going lower. I think Walmart can go to 93, 94. That's where I'm going to be out of this trade. But now I don't, yeah, I see what you're looking at. It's down. The highs were 106. It's down $10 or whatever. Oh man, time to buy. But this can easily be a $90 stock again. So no calls for me. If you want to take this, this is kind of an all right area to buy. You got some support here. This is why I covered the half of the trade on Walmart, because we're into some support. But I'm thinking we're clicking over. We're going right back down, guys. So still, Walmart 2, monthly chart. You got $88 as the price target. And look at the same thing. This is what they're doing, guys. They're coming in. They're retracing. They're going past the highs. They're going to get everybody in on this one. They're going to suck them out. They're all going to sell. They're all going to chase. We went right back to this inside bar. This is a big inside bar, bearish pattern. We go right to the top and then lights out. And that's why I told my members, save some just in case on earnings it pops. It did not pop, came right back in. This thing could easily be an $88 stock. I'll probably sell half of the half and then hold a quarter, maybe get it lower. But just be careful with the calls and the longs right now. BA, too much news coming out on that one. This is another high flyer. $300 is my price target, and then this one's going back to $200 eventually. Let's see what the 200 MA on the weekly is. Yeah, $200. And this trend line breaks down here on BA. It's lights out for this thing. And weekly's looking even worse. So it's not gonna go straight down, but we'll click. They'll be buying the dip and stuff. But yeah, that's an ugly chart right there. Weekly especially. Weekly, we just wiped out, a lot of weeks in 1 week. So watch for that. Now that's live. Yeah, what's up, brother? What's up, Bookie? Let's see. Yeah, so no calls right now. Just slow down. It's hurting on news. Yeah, so don't touch that, BA. Don't touch anything long right now, guys. We got to find a good bottom. The place where we could have went long was unfortunately the other day at 260. I missed it. I was waiting for the gap. I was waiting for this area here. I don't know if it's a gap. I took off all my lines. I was waiting for at least this line here, which was 259, and I was waiting a little lower. I just couldn't do it. There wasn't enough volume to tell me there was a big reversal coming. I mean, they got the reversal, and then they took it as far as they could. But what I've been telling my members, I've been drilling it in their heads. These are short-term retrace, more selling. Short-term retrace, more selling. Do we get another short-term retrace on this? Possibly. But we got to break above this. And if this breaks above, we do have a slight head and shoulder. It's not the best, not the worst. I still would like to see it on the weekly and the bigger time frames. You don't see it. I want to see it clear on the weekly time frames. Kind of like, I think BBY. I think that was a clear one. Is this the one? Yeah. I want to see a head like this. I want to see a clear definition of a head and shoulder pattern. Then I'll say yes. You go to the weekly. Can you see this on the weekly? Yes, it's even clearer. And you see this on the daily. Daily, I don't know. Maybe you can. Maybe it's real choppy. Yeah, daily. You can see it clear. Look at that. Now on the SPY, on the SPY, if I could get this right. Can you see it on the daily? Yeah, pretty good. Not the worst, not the best. Can you see it on the weekly? Not really. That looks like down, sideways, inside bar, stuck in there, not doing too much. Head and shoulder? Not really. Can you see it on the monthly? Hell no. I want to see a clear definition pattern of a head and shoulder, which this one, look at this though. If everyone thinks that's a head and shoulder, we could go up one more time into Christmas and then sell in 2019. And that would be a head and shoulder top. Going off an inside bar on the month. Ooh, that could be an epic one, so watch for that. Anyways. Sure. All right, good job, Brian. Yeah, a little bit, just a little bit. Knowing that it could go to 200, maybe a little higher. But eventually, if these markets pull back heavily, it's all going down, guys. You want to put yourself, you don't want to start shorting something at the lows, like GoPro or Snap or any of those low flyers. You know, JCP. Do you want to short it $1.20? No, you shorted JCP at 10. Do you have any videos on your chart setup for members? I'd love to be able to pull up everything, see what you, as we move along. Yeah, Freddie, you go on there. Here, let me pull that up. I think we're in here. Yeah, so if you're a member, you go over here, you have technical analysis education, and make sure you're watching these videos. You got the open and close positions. I'm going to start putting these on there too and just linking them up to YouTube so people have those as well. But I'm going to be doing more private as well, private sessions too. So, but I'm going to start doing a lot more technical analysis education on here. And I'm also going to do, hopefully once a week or so, I'll do a live session for my members and we'll go through setups. We'll go through stuff that we're seeing and we'll try to pick on stocks for longs or shorts. But yeah, just go in that. That's all my categories and stuff like that. Guys, $30. U.S. crude post 6 straight loss, setting 50s down 6% this week. Yeah, so markets are going up again, guys. They just can't help themselves. Damn it. This options X crap just drives me crazy, guys. Some days like this, I just go. It's like, all right, I'm done. I'm not even going to deal with this crap. So we're holding these areas. Here's the channel we're going in now. Slow, come in, goes up, goes in, making low, higher lows, low, higher low, all that crap. Got above the MA, saving the day. Got above the 618. We're into the 750 retrace in this little high, though. So we'll see if what happens here. You can make a case up, head, a little bit of a shoulder if that neckline breaks. All right, here's a little bit of a head and shoulder pattern on an intraday chart. If it comes back down, retests the neckline and breaks, this thing can probably get sent down to the lows of 270. If it continues higher, then we'll just grind higher. But it can't go past this head. This little shoulder, I mean, this is good resistance here. Let's keep an eye on this, see what happens. Yeah, so Freddie, yeah, so, pull up everything. Yeah, so I'm doing more and more stuff. It's only me. It's only one guy. So I'm only one guy, guys. I'm trying to do all this stuff, have my family, have my kids. There goes Tesla again. Woo! Facebook's catching a bid. It's Facebook, hurry. We had the guy now. Time to buy Facebook. It's like, jeez, freaking clowns. Let's see. What's up, Bookie? System deadlock. What's up, buddy? Yeah, I'm live now, huh? I'm live and real. Made New Year. Yeah, ATVI at that's just getting freaking taken to the woodshed. I've been telling everybody, stay away. Stay away. Let it go lower. Markets break down. This one's going lower, guys. Here's your target right here, $48. And if that cracks, you better just freaking hold your breath. That you're gonna. We were looking at this one the other day. See the monthly first. Yeah, $46, then $35. You got to get these cans like this, but it's ATVI, really. And then they start upgrading it, buybacks, the hype, earnings was great. Oh, you got to get in this one. And we're gonna talk to Joe, at the top analyst at ABC Nissan, and oh, you're a car salesman? Yeah. Oh, you're an analyst on the side. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. At $82, this one's a deal. You got to get in this one. And they did a double buyback and a triple upgrade at the highs. And then everyone's like, oh my God, Joe from ABC Nissan, he told everyone to buy this. Oh my gosh, double upgrade. You know, and everything else they did to this name. Look at this. In 2 months, he wiped out 1.5 years of gains. It's brutal. I mean, this is what they're doing to these names. They're going to take them all to the woodshed. And they're going to, everyone who made money in these markets, they're going to take everyone's money. It's the cycle, guys. This is what they do. All the bulls couldn't do anything wrong. Buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip. Oh my God, it just keeps going. All I did was buy the dip. I'm a genius. And then Joe from ABC Nissan, he told me to buy up here. Oh my God, it just keeps going. And then all of a sudden you get this. So you know everyone margin calls on this one. But yeah, $50, 47, 46 right in here. That's a week. That's a monthly time frame though. These can go down lower. I mean, I'm looking at 45, maybe 35. Yeah, you got to see where these things land, and then the market's got to start going up, and then these will catch a bid. That's what you got to. That's what you got to watch for. But it seems like it would be a rebound. A lot of good names coming from how the you know, and that's what they got everyone thinking, that the Christmas rally. They're going to start throwing that in everyone's head now. The Santa Claus rally, is this going to be real? And then really, you got to watch the SPY volume. If the SPY volume disappears and starts doing 50 million a day, we'll get the Santa Claus rally. We will. Maybe, you know, news. We got the Brexit stuff coming up. Trump tweeting China trade fixed again. Yeah, they must have came out with something here. We get this little pop again in the markets. Someone came up with something. You know, let's see here. Anything else? You get guys all, you know, all the guys now with G. Time to buy. They were coming out months ago. Time to buy G. Almost there, right here. This is a pretty good one right here. I was like, yeah. I told everybody, you know, we pulled up these charts. I told, look, there's your trend line, guys, right there. About 750 and then 582. And if that cracks, God, this thing could be a $3 stock. So, you know, I saved everybody from 10, 13 area. I was like, let's see if we can go lower. And we're waiting patiently. I had one or two members. They picked this off. We were talking about it the other day. It popped. It gave you that 12%. I was like, dump it, dump it, dump it, dump it. That was the right move. Right back down. Every pop is met with more dumping. That's never good for anything. Even the overall markets, guys. Everyone's ready to buy. Everyone's so programmed to buy the dip because they've done it for so many years. Now you do it, you just get hammered. Yeah, Disney, we're short. Yes, Disney. So just be careful. You got to, you know, look at these. Every bounce selling. Every bounce more selling. Now, do we actually go up here? Maybe get to this high and then dump it? Maybe. Or is this the area where we get the Christmas rally and then they finally get the shorts to start covering? You know, but shorts were covering down here. Shorts were covering down here. You get the manufactured buy program. You get the shorts covering. You know, shorts were covering even down in here. They're like, get me out of this thing. Then you get this, and then you get the hype, and then you're going right back to huge resistance here. Now, I'm surprised we didn't go to the 50 MA, though. I really am. A couple more bucks. And then more selling. That's what they're doing here, guys. You know, that's distribution. That smart money was dumping up here, a little at a time. They all start selling, guys, and we're done. So it's your turn, my turn, your turn, JPM, your turn, Wells Fargo, your turn, Goldman Sachs. Oh, we're going higher again? All right, your turn, Goldman Sachs. Your turn, David Tepper. Your turn, Morgan Stanley. Oh, we're going up again? Okay, Goldman Sachs, you could do it again. And then all of a sudden, lights out. You know, and this is Options X, guys. Someone needs higher prices. Volume's at 82 million. It's nothing special. Oh, here we go. They're trying to hold the 20 MA daily. They hold that. Then the technical guys get out there on CNBC say, well, we held the 20 MA. That's a good sign. It's like, yeah, it's a good sign for what? We're still down. We're still sideways. We're still being met with selling pressure on every pop. How's that a good sign? It's not that good. We're still below the 200, still below the 50. You go to the weekly chart, it looks even a little bit uglier. Got the inside bar, can't get above that. Nice retrace, came right back in. No follow through, can't get above the 20 or hold above the 50. Not good. I mean, I got to see more, of course. You know, I mean, this is just a little bit of the puzzle. It's like a chess game, guys. It's chess. You got to put the pieces of the puzzle together, and then you can figure this crap out. Sometimes. Still the markets. It's still a beast, guys. Still a beast. Sweet, thanks, no problem. Marcos, Disney double top then drop. Yeah, you know, that's how we're playing it. We played a nice day trade in this one. We got paid on that, and I'm still in a swing trade. Yeah, this one double top, done. Right to it, coming in. Even if you want to take this one, take it. If you want to short, if it comes up, make sure you have enough to add at 120, 121, 122, just in case we get the Christmas rally. Still in the strong stance above all the MAs, still looking pretty good. But man, you know, we break this trend line and we come in, that's it. We come right back down to this trend line and that doesn't hold, guys. We're going right back down to $100 on Disney. And that's it. Lights out. Sorry. You know, sorry. And I think monthly's stretched, I believe. Yeah, monthly's not that bad on this one. It's 107 target, 104. But here's your main trend line. This main trend line cracks, guys. Disney's going lower. And we're going to see. You know, you know, so many years we've been going up in the Christmas rally. You know, is this the one year we sell during Christmas? Probably not, but you know, I'm doing a lot of work on these charts, guys. You know, more than I will probably ever show you guys. But yeah, these are areas, guys. You got short-term retraces, a little bit long-term retraces. You got to go for retrace from this high to this high pivot, see what it's hitting into. Got to line all this stuff on. Got to line all this stuff up, guys. Amar, OKTA. OKTA. Let's see. Yeah, nothing really to do here. Let's look at the monthly. Not bad. Yeah, right here. Look, 75 all quarter numbers. 0, 25, 50, 75, 100. Look, 75. Perfect hit. Lights out. Damn. Come on, Amar. You could have gave this to us 2 months ago. But no, nothing really. Let it retrace again. You've seen these charts if you've been, you know, following me. What do these always do? Let it go. I mean, it could retrace. It could, but it's still kind of weak. Down sideways. Holding up. Okay. Nothing special. What was a high flyer? See where the retrace is. Yeah, look at that. Holding the 750, but still can't get above the 20. Yeah, I mean, if this one retraces, we short it. To buy it here, I'd rather wait for the retrace and then short it. If it goes down, then I'll be looking down here at 47 to buy. That's typically what I like to do. If it comes in, I like it to retrace. Let's go double top, maybe a pierce over, and then we short. You've seen a lot of these stocks with these patterns. This one went up on everyone's face, but it really wasn't extended. This appears extended, even the 20 MA on the weekly time frame. That's it. I like what you're looking at there, but it's already. I'd rather wait for the retrace and the next short. Same vein, FOXA. F. Qs are going up. Ah, geez. Here we go again. Going up. FX. Let's see. Hold on, guys. All right, sorry about that, guys. Losing my voice here. Been doing these live sessions are killing me. FOXA. Ooh, that's not bad. All right, let's go back though. Let's see where this thing's has been. Oh, that's not bad. Ooh, I like the retrace too. Let's see if we could blow past 50 and go up a little bit more because we had a kind of a nice push back and then a nice push up. Usually this will lead to higher prices. Let's keep an eye on this one, FOXA. Let's see if we could get past the $50 mark. Markets are strong. This could push, but that's great resistance at 50. We could start at 50 and maybe go a little higher, but with this push up today, that could possibly lead to higher prices. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so watch for that. Yeah, I like what you're looking at. Let's look at the weekly, though. Let's see how it's coming around on the weekly. Yeah, look at that. That's not bad. But this has got a little bit of strength on it, maybe. Let's see if we get past the 50 and go higher. Let's see if we can wait a little bit more on this one. Close it up. MDB. All right, we'll take a look at that one too. But yeah, ooh, I like that though. See what I'm talking about, guys? Pop up, retrace, get everyone out, retrace it back up. The people who sold there are chasing it here. They could push it up. Yeah, let's see if we get to 51, 52 on this one, maybe even a little higher. This one's going real good. Monthly. Yeah, monthly too. $36 is the target. Let's see if we can find anything else though. I want to see. So 95. What about this? Let's see. Interesting. Well, it's not, there's a couple other things I'd look at too. That's not bad. But the market's got to pull back. Let's see if we get to the $50 mark. Another couple bucks. I mean, if you want to take a small stab at this, maybe. I'm not going to do it. I'd wait for a little bit more. Let's see if we get one more push up and one more, you know, everybody get on board, and then the click and then drop. But yeah, I like what you're looking at there. Nice one. Nice one, Kevin. That's awesome. That's why I like this at live stuff. We could, you know, bang out trades like this, look at stuff, see if we can see anything or find anything. Apple's trying to lead the way right now, guys. You know, got to get Apple. Maybe Tepper bought more. Is Buffett on CNBC talking about how he bought more Apple? Guys, you'll start seeing that. The more, wow, look at this. Look, oh my gosh, what is this thing? Holy crap. All right, guys, all my kids are back now. They had a half day today, so here they come. Hold on, let me shut my door. Awesome. All right, guys, all my kids are home. Drama's happening. Chick-fil-A, someone didn't get something. You know? Yeah, you know, it's just my allergies, Kevin. It's just like, gosh, all of a sudden they dry up, and it's like, I'm like choking on my saliva. This MDB though, gosh, I think right here would have been it. Now we're retracing, testing that area. We could probably go a little bit higher on this one. Yeah, the honey too. Yeah, I do that. Yeah, I do. I appreciate that, Kevin. I get the honey out, all that good stuff. Yeah. Gosh, it's just bouncing around a little bit too much for me. Let's see if we could get a little bit higher prices on this one here, and then we can take this one short, because I just, with this, with twice and then coming back and doing it again, it could possibly move higher. So we got to do that here. Oh man, I love, look at that thing though. Wow. Now that's a monthly high flyer. It doesn't even have a 220 MA in there yet. Let's look at the weekly again. Damn. I mean, if you want to take a stab at that one, I think at this point, looking at the daily, we could probably go one more time, maybe. I don't know if this is news. I don't know what's driving this thing up right now, but we are holding this. Oh my God! I tell my kids to shut their mouths, and then here they are yelling. It's unbelievable. Gosh, why couldn't they stay in school today? These half days kill me. As much as I love my kids, well, I'm doing the live sessions, and it's a little different. If I'm just home, it's not a big deal. But yeah, I mean, you got a lot of resistance up here. I mean, this is it. But I mean, this thing's looking like it's going to try to make one more hoo-ha, get everybody in up a little higher, maybe $90, and then they'll take it down. So, all right, guys, give me another minute here. These guys are freaking, because Chick-fil-A, you got my sauce. You got my dipping sauce. You took it. It's mine. It's like, shut up already. It's a dipping sauce. That's what they're talking about. Someone took their dipping sauce. Yeah, but I like that. Not bad. I mean, this could easily come right back down after a nice pop like this, but that's holding. If this area breaks, this thing could be a $50 stock. I like that. It's just a little, this would have been it right here, popping up. and they faked you out. They popped it one back, and then they dropped it. That would have been the trade right there. And then out of the blue, right back up. That's just too quick of a retrace for me. If I'm hemming and hawing, I want to see this. I want to see how it handles double top, maybe a little higher, and then see how that handles it. Oh my gosh, my kids are being a bunch of jerks. I don't know if you guys can hear them. I got my door shut and everything, but we'll see. Gosh. And nothing like, hey, Dad's in a live stream right now. Keep it down. And they're all screaming. All right, maybe I'll just end it, go eat lunch with them, and do that. Do it that way. But MBD, yeah, I like this. But, man, this little retrace here, it could maybe go a little higher here. Yeah, I'm in a lot of shorts right now. If you're not in any shorts, give this one a small shot. Or wait for this double top pierce, and then give it a shot. I like what you're looking at, guys. You guys are looking at the right stuff, and that's when I start. Got to teach you guys. I love that. Oh my gosh, straight. That's gonna go straight up and straight down. Once we get the 20 MA in here, wherever that pops in, we'll know a little bit more. HRL. Oh, that one's going too. Look at this. Oh, double top. Wow. Ooh, I like this one here. Man. HRL. Hold on. Let's go back further. I want to see if that's... Ooh, that's even better, guys. Yeah, if you want to take this one short, I have no problem. Know that it could go to the 50 even number, the quarter number up here, though. I mean, it is going. It's in a strong stance. Let's look at the daily. I just want to see the daily setup. Yeah, this thing's been grinding. Wow. HRL, I don't even know the name. Getting a little bit extended. Let me look at the weekly real quick. Yeah, weekly's extended too. Yeah, I have no problem shorting this name, but know that it could go to 50. 50 could be the target, especially if the markets stay buoyant. But I do like these moves. Look at that. So it comes back, retraces, comes back. Monthly chart extension starting to happen. A little bit, 35 would be the price target. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that one. But know that it could... I mean, we're above it a little bit, making highs. It could go a little bit higher. I'd check earnings on these plays too. Check the earnings on the MDB. When's earnings on this one, guys? Let's take a look at that before we make a decision here. Yeah, honey for your throat. I know. Let me tell you, my wife's a physician's assistant, and she takes care of me. My baby mama. So let's see. Where are these? Gosh, these puts just can't come alive. All we need is like a good 30 minutes of bleeding, guys. Get out of these things. Let's see. 11:20. Yeah. So okay. Yeah, that's the other thing too, Alexander. We gotta look for earnings on these. I know I'm throwing stocks in that. We always gotta look at earnings. All right. So we're gonna. If you want to take this one, you can. Little position here. You got to wait till earnings next week on 11:20. If this pops up on earnings, that's when I'll short it. If you want to take a stab at this one now, knowing that 50-50 going into earnings could drop like a rock, or it could push up like a superstar right into the 50-51, even higher. I don't know how this one reacts during earnings. If you want to take a stab at this one, make sure you have something left for earnings. Actually, I'm going to write this one down. I like this setup. I love this setup. 11:20 is ER. So, guys, watch this one. If you're not in this one, wait for ER. If it pops on ER, then we'll take this one south. All right, that's how I'm playing this one then. Oh, man, I love it. Look at the retrade. Look at it. Is this what we look for, guys? Hell yes. Because this is where they get everyone in. They shake them out. They make them chase it again. And then this is where it will pop on earnings. All the people that chased it would be like, oh, I told you it's going higher. And then they'll pop it, and they'll click over, and then they're going to drop it. Oh, Hormel, that's what it is. Okay. Hey, I don't really look at this name. I mean, I look at a lot of different stocks, but yeah, Hormel is definitely not on my watch list. But yeah, this is why I love the live streams, guys. I don't look at this one of, oh my gosh, look at this setup. So Hormel, yeah, they could actually have good earnings. But if you guys want to take this one, small, take a quarter position or a half position. If it pops, then add a little bit more. If it goes a little more, knowing monthly chart, 35 is your price target. So you can at least get $5, $6 on this trade. So if you added at 46, you add at 50, your average price would be 48, knowing that your price target would still be around 35. Even if it was at 40, On a $48 stock, it drops $5. I'm out. Maybe hold a quarter position or something. But yeah, we're looking for 5-10% in share positions. Sometimes we get more, sometimes we get less, depending on the trade and what we're looking to do. Options, 100% are nice, but if we get 50%, when I'm shorting calls or shorting puts, I look for 50% and I'm done. I'm not going to sit around in one of those. Sometimes we get more, sometimes we get a little less, but I try to average 50% on those. And then once we rack up a bunch of losers, or a bunch of winners, then a couple losers aren't a big deal. So if you're, or you could do it this way. If you're looking for, if you're looking to make $1,000 on each trade, then looking to lose $1,000 on each trade. So every winner should be $1,000, every loser should be $1,000. So if you get 10 losers or 10 winners for $1,000 a piece, you get 2 losers for $1,000 a piece, you still make $8,000. So try to keep your winners consistent. All the profits on a consistent basis as well. And that's something I'll do more videos on and show you guys a little bit more on how I handle the winners and the losers and stuff. Because if you can do 50 winners in a row at $1,000 a piece, if you have 5 losers at $1,000 a piece, no big deal. But if you have 1 loser at $50,000, there goes all your winners. You got to keep your winners and losers consistent as well. Jenny O Brands in Walmart. Is that what it is? Okay. Oh, yeah, I know Hormel. I know them. They make good chili. Their chili's okay. So, HRL, yep. So I got all that going. Let's see here. So yeah, so right now that's a great trade. Let's go back to the SPY. Again, we'll wait for earnings to see if it pops. Then it's a 50-50 shot. You know how those plays go, guys. So 10-minute chart, same thing. We're back in the channel. We're above the MAs, holding tight. Qs pulled back a little bit. The DIA pulled back a little bit, but we're still all right. 130 up on the Dow. The one thing I'm watching though, guys, right now, the Dow Jones transports are a little bit weak, and the IWM's a little bit weak. The Qs are weak because of Nvidia, so that's kind of rules that out. But keep an eye on the IWM and the IYT. If those can't stage a rally, then that could possibly lead these markets down one more time. All right, let's see. I think I'm going to end it, though. My kids are back going into the weekend. Watch for, I might do a live session maybe tomorrow or Sunday during the day. We'll see. It'll be a quick one, maybe an hour. We'll go over some of the trades and what we're looking for some setups. My kids are just screaming, and it's hard to concentrate right now. But keep an eye on some of these trades. We didn't do any day trades today, so watch out for those. If you're holding anything, just keep an eye on those as well. Keep an eye on the Etsy and the TJ Maxx. If these things continue going lower, then we'll look and take a little bit more. I think they catching a little bit. Yeah, that one caught a bid. I'd love to get out of Etsy, but yeah, look at that. At least we took off something on this one. Look at this. So SPY's grinding. Look at what this done. So they must have came out with news or something. Time to buy Etsy. So that's something to look for. Gosh, thanks for the stream. We'll continue following you. Caught your link on stock. Yeah, no problem, buddy. I've been doing these streams for the last couple of weeks. It's been fun. We've been catching some really good trades, making some money. My members come in here. I'll be doing some more private stuff. My members, a lot of them just want my trades. A lot of them can't do intraday stuff, so I'm looking to build up a bigger base. Hopefully get, maybe 50 or 100 members coming in privately, and then we can talk a lot more about technicals and what I really, really look for. And that's something, look for my streams, look for my educational stuff on StockBookie.com. It's $30 a month, trying to keep it cheap. And, been killing it lately. So, all right, guys, keep an eye on the markets. We do have 45 minutes left. Let's see if we hold these areas. Let's go over the SPY one more time before I take off. As we're holding this, it's not bad. Looks like they brought it above the 20 MA. They're trying to hold this thing. That's what it looks like it's going to hold. 2270, 272, 32 is the 20 MA. They're trying to make a run for the roses again. Watch for this area right around 274.76. That's pretty much the high of the day, right around there. That's this inside bar here. Next big area will be around 275, 276 with the 200 MA. But again, down sideways doesn't mean we can't go up again and retrace and try to make this head and shoulder. It's a weak head and shoulder pattern, but it is. Got to keep an eye on it, especially if we break above here. Target would be double top, but I think we'd probably retrace right into the new year, and then I think more selling coming in come 2019. But again, we're going into the holidays, the Thanksgiving, the Hanukkah, Christmas, New Year's Eve. Watch the volume, 86 million today. That's pretty consistent lately. We've been doing about 100. So we got a little bit of action going into the holidays, but watch this. If we start dribbling down to 50 million and lower, most likely we're going to float. If we start selling with the low volume like we did kind of in here, then watch out for a little more, a little more slide here. So, all right, guys, thanks again for, stopping by. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like my videos, all that good stuff. Questions or comments, send me an email at stockbookie@gmail.com. If you want to become a member, have any questions, send me that email. It's $30 a month, like I said, guys, and we've been making a lot of money lately. So a lot of good trades we covered today as well, at least half positions, and looking for more. So, and thanks again, guys, for helping me out, finding these high flyers, low flyers. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be in some of these trades. So, all right, guys, thanks again. Have a great weekend. Have a great Friday. Hug your kids, hug your wife, all that good stuff. And, don't forget to tell them you love them. All right, that's it. Thanks again for stopping by. God bless. See you on the charts.